Welcome. First of all, I just want to say thank you for joining the AAA family. By doing so, you have committed to supporting this channel monetarily, and for that, I cannot thank you enough. I'm glad that you saw fit to contribute to the growth of this network, and because of that, you will have access to all the behind the scenes content that we're going to be placing on this channel, backstage access to all the vlogs, VODs. We got all types of content. You will have early access to it. Also, any event that you see come out with outside with Coach Smook or anything sponsored or partnered with Coach Smook will be preferred. And we will all make sure that we're all taken care of. This community is going to continue to grow. Don't miss out on any opportunities to network. We have other content creators. We have business owners. We got entrepreneurs. This is Coach Smook Network because we believe in networking. We want to uplift the community. So thank you for contributing to helping that mission, seeing that goal. And that's really what we're here for, right? We're here to uplift and continue to grow. So thank you for all your contributions and welcome to the family. AAA SOS. Did somebody say, put me in the game? The time has finally come. Here at the Coach Smook Network, we are officially launching our first merchandise line. We will have a lineup of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies available, with more items to come in the future. The way you can find these items is by simply going to the YouTube page, clicking on the links, and you will see the Coach Smook Network merchandise link below. Or during our live stream, type in the chat !merch, and you will see the link come up. And from that website, you can purchase all the variety of merchandise that we have available. So between now and August 31st, you will have a chance to receive a 15% discount on all merchandise available. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until it gets close to the end. Coach Smook Network is growing fast, and I'm glad to be a part of what we're building here. Thank you for your support, and go get your merch, man. I don't care about y'all seeing me eating. Your boy had to eat. I was hungry. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling tonight, man? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Coach Smook Network here on the Coach Smook Late Show. It's not really late. Gotta find another name. Probably just gonna call it the Nightcap. Nah, Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco got the Nightcap. I'm not gonna steal. We're gonna find another name for the show. But glad to see y'all here. Y'all, make sure y'all take right now. Go like, share, subscribe on the channel right now, on the network. If you're over there on Facebook, appreciate you, D-Pad Entertainment, for pulling up and dropping a like on the live stream over there on Facebook. We got 57 watching right now. We got 29 on YouTube. We got 30 on Twitter. Everybody expecting us to be live again at 9 Eastern, 8. Now, we kicked it off a little bit earlier tonight. We got a couple of topics of discussions we want to get into. And we didn't do it live this morning, so we definitely want to get back into it tonight. Get into the topics of discussion, man. Open the phone lines up. Y'all know this network, the phone call line is really popping, but you know what's really making this show? What's making this network? Y'all, we haven't done anything different but be ourselves. Like, I'm watching so many people change up their style, but I mean, we're advancing, we're changing, but we have not done anything different but be ourselves. I'm telling y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up today. Roll call in the chat, man. How y'all feeling tonight, man? I'm telling y'all, tonight gonna be a fun one. Also, I want right now, I need y'all to pick a color. B in the chat for blue, G in the chat for green, Y in the chat for yellow. That's your three options right now. Run it up right now while I do our shout outs. Run it up. B, G, Y. Blue, green, yellow. Come on, I need it quick. Let's go. But while we waiting for that to come through, Antoine, what's good, my brother? Senior Mod in the chat. What's up, Zach? My boy is in the building. The voice of the SOS AAA community. Let's go. Kimberly is in the building. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You're going to get it from Kimberly every day. Bino is in the chat. Trina is in the chat. Love all the way from Canada, baby. Khalil Cooper, my brother. How you feeling? How you feeling tonight? Susan is in the building. Carla is in the building. Let's go. Greg, I see you. Jason, I see you. What's good? Southern Raiders in the building. Megan, what's good? What's good? What's up, Dwight? He said, we bike. Yeah, we bike, baby. William Dansby, how you feeling tonight? Man, look, everybody in here. Everybody's here tonight. Good to see y'all. What's up, Moon Rocker? How you feeling? Moon Rocker said his insiders. You ain't got to be inside to look at that. They've been talking about it, Moon. Show up, Moon. Stick around. You might find out something else. We got you here at the Coach Smook Network. Where you gonna get it authentic, right? You're gonna get the real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but y'all make sure y'all take a moment and share. I see Matt Farms. Did I just see Matt Farms' name in the chat? Let me see. Yes, sir. He already trying to get that merch. Y'all, the merch is going crazy right now. I think we've done 31 orders, y'all. 31 orders. We're going into our third week. No, this is the second full week. Second full week of the merch being released. And we already there. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all want to support tonight, man? Direct donations. Y'all, we got an agenda. We got the month of October coming up. Y'all know there's breast cancer awareness. We've just been offered opportunity to co-host an event in October. So we're going to talk about that more later on in the show. It was given to me today after our moderators meeting, an opportunity for an event. So we'll start getting the details out about that. I would love for a few of the community members to show up, and we show up in our, our Coach Smook merch, right there. Go click that link right there. Grab your merch, right? You know what I'm saying? Get in there and grab it. What's up, Bino? Senior Mod in the chat. Let's go, man. Yeah, let's get it. Everybody good tonight. Yes, I'm loving it, man. I'm glad to see y'all energy is in here tonight. For everybody that's in here that's not a member of the channel yet, you need to go ahead and pull up and become a member. You know what I'm saying? You see the member perks are starting to show themselves kind of valuable, right? You're starting to see the value of having member perks. We got a lot of stuff popping off this week. If a lot of my mods, they know what I'm talking about. And a lot of that stuff is going to be members only. So for everybody that's just kind of rubbernecking and hanging around, you either subscribe to the YouTube channel or you subscribe to the Twitter or TikTok or something to get access to what you're going to be getting here. But YouTube specifically, we got some things, some insights, some clips, and all of this stuff that I'm going to be posting on the members only side. And it's going to be some good stuff. So think about becoming a member, y'all. And when we come back, we're going to break down this little GBY debate. We're going to break it down, and I'm going to tell you what it's for. And then we're going to jump into our first topic. And then at the half hour mark, we will open up the phone lines, the first phone call segment for your reactions to Coach Smook Open and Take here on the Coach Smook Network. But for now, this is how you become a member of the Coach Smook Network. Take opportunity to join the community, y'all. And don't forget, we got Discord. Discord is about to pop off too. So take an opportunity, y'all. We got something coming for you. Coach Smook Network steadily growing. Thank y'all for supporting. Here you go. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, Make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yeah, so hey, we got topics today, y'all. Thank y'all for becoming a members. For everybody that's joined the Coach Smook Network, became a member, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do, 110%. But we got stuff to talk about tonight. I got a little rant that I'm gonna go on, and it's not necessarily a rant, kind of just a reaction. You know, we got some rankings coming out, the official rankings. But before we get into that, y'all, let's do this. Let's see. So let me see how many we got. I want to need somebody to get count. We got 1 for G, 1 for B, 2 for G, 3 for G, 5, 6, 7, 2 for B, 8. It looks like G. So in order to become a co-sponsor of tonight's stream, all green super chats will be acknowledged. And I tell y'all, don't look at these amounts. Y'all, the community, y'all picked. All green super chats will be acknowledged as co-sponsors of tonight's stream. Y'all, tonight we are looking to get 3 co-sponsors on tonight's stream. We're doing goals this month, y'all. We're looking to get 3 co-sponsors on tonight's stream. You want me to tell you why? Because it's a lot of organizations we're going to be donating to here in the next few months. And I don't want us, my moderators, they got to see the screenshots of the amount of money that we've donated thus far in our early stages of being a network, of being a corporation. So if you want to continue to contribute to that, because charitable giving, Coach Smook Network's charitable gifts we're going to continue to exceed whatever amounts we give, you know, and it's not about me. It's about us as a community doing it. Yo, Sean is back in the building, y'all. Sean, we need another avatar pick right now, ASAP. We miss you, brother. Welcome back. I know you've been busy on that road. Glad you're being safe, brother. Glad to see you. Welcome back. Katrina, I see you. There we go. Everybody's pulling up. Hey, y'all make sure y'all sharing it up. We need the whole family here tonight. We got a lot of announcements, but we got a lot of good talk we're going to get into. All right. All green super chat. So shout out to Trina with the first $6.99 green super chat on the night. Saying roll tide, y'all. We got to get Trina a southern accent. Y'all know she up there in Canada. So we got to get Trina we got to coach her up on her southern accent. Roll tide, y'all. Shout out Trina. Bama girl. That's what I'm talking about, man. Appreciate you for supporting the Coach Smook Network. Our senior personal assistant for the network right here, Trina. Jumping off, popping the night off. Thank you, Trina. Already turning up. Dwight, he said just because green is his favorite color with the $5 super chat. Dwight pulling up. Let's go, baby. Y'all going already. Hey, that's 2 of them. Can we get one more before we even get to the segment? Are we going to have 3 already before we get into the segment? Y'all showing mad love tonight. Y'all, not like y'all don't anyways, but y'all always start off. Y'all be really trying to push your boy. You know how the preacher get up sometimes and be like, don't push me. Don't push on me, pull on me. You know, that's something one of my young brothers say. He one of the younger preachers at my church. He said, don't push on me, just pull on me. I want y'all to keep pulling on me because I got a new energy. We got a new wave. We in a new spot. We are settled now. You know what I'm saying? We're settled in. We got the setup. Look, green screen behind me. Got the new camera. Oh, snap, I almost broke my elbow. Got the new camera coming. Hey, shout out to, if y'all heard that beat during the merch commercial, that wasn't my beat. That wasn't the beat you hear in the background right now. That was my boy Show Me Some Records. Show Me Some Records. Them boys, they got some music. These are my roommates, right? They got some music in there, right? And I'm gonna save it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, sneak peek. I'm about to get in the booth, man.
I'm about to get in the booth. Somebody said, what? Yeah, come on. Hey, you heard what I said. Your boy Smook is about to get in the booth. Yes, I'm is. I'm writing it. They gon' engineer it. They gonna produce it. It's gonna be some fire. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all be sleeping on me. Y'all think I can't rap. I'm probably the best rapping content creator that cover Alabama football that you gonna know. And I'm willing to challenge anybody. JB Sports, Coach Sean, anybody that want this heat. I'm telling you right now, they're my boys. That's why I called them out. KB, Kangaroo Black, Uncle George, Teague, who else? What's his name over there? Dan James over on the Bama Standard. I want Smoke, Uncle Dan, we trying to get Uncle Dan on soon too, y'all. The schedule's just always crossing. I'm telling y'all, Uncle Dan James is a personality that I would love for y'all to be exposed to, man. I mean, insightful when it comes to recruiting, especially with Alabama in the Southeast Georgia area, but just very insightful historian of the game of football and Alabama football. So yeah, we got some action. But y'all running up super chats. Hold up, time. Bino coming through with the $5 super chat says, let's start it off. Roll damn Tide, AAA, let's go. Carla M. Bailey is in the building, $9.99. She says, my big sister, listen, this is our senior executive assistant of the Coach Smook Network. Somebody who's very important. Her voice matters. So if Carla telling you to do something, if you part of this community and you really want to be on the right direction, if Carla telling you, she done heard from the top. So Carla coming through with the $9.99 super chat saying, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Yes, sir. Look, she feeling her thug life on tonight. I feel you, sister. That's what I'll talk about. Antoine coming through with the $4.99. He says, Sean, bring the balloon back out. Hey, Sean, you do need to bring the balloon back out because there's been a lot of clowns out here. But we about to show them who the real. We gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be it. That's them type clown. We trying. You get what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, JB718 coming through with the $4.99 says it's all good here. RV time, yes sir. And then Goofball coming through. What? Where you been at, Goof? Coming through with the $10 super chat, taking over the leaderboard for the night with the RMFT, and y'all know what that is. Roll mother freaking Tide. Y'all thought I was gonna cousin, and I wasn't even gonna use it, but don't need to. Let me go ahead and adjust this banner. Y'all know we still announcement. Another sidebar announcement. We still looking for producers here on the Coach Smook Network to assist with our live production. So if you're interested, you think you can learn how to do it, ask Trina, ask Marquita. It's not hard. It's just you just got to have a vibe and understand what we're trying to project here on screen with comments, things of that nature. Quick training session is nothing hard. So if you're interested, definitely reach out to Trina, Carla, or Antoine. I mean Dwight, my fault, Dwight, and they'll get you squared away, get you in touch with me. Any other things about the community, questions about the community Discord, all that, you want to get with my brother Bino or my sister Nicole or my brother Antoine, you want to get with those three. And we'll have an org chart. We'll start putting this stuff out for y'all in the community that's really supporting and locked in. But I think that's good for running off with all the announcements, which I think until the halftime, because I don't want my rant to be that long about this AP, this top 25. I do want to get into it, go for our break, and then come back with the phone call segment. But let me finish this banner, y'all. We got Carla Bino. We got Antoine JB718. Antoine JB718. And then Goof, man. What's up, Goof? It's good to see you, Goof. My boy. We ain't seen you since you fell asleep. It feel like since you fell asleep in the boom boom room. We caught you sleeping in the club. We ain't seen you. Where you been at, boy? Where you been hiding? That's what's up, man. Everybody. Hey, Greg McKinnon joining the party. He say a lot of G money, baby. What's up, Greg? Appreciate you for the $4.99 super chat, man. Let me add you to this banner. I can't even come from adding folks to the banner, which I ain't complaining. I'd be a fool to complain, wouldn't it? Somebody say when God trying to bless, you better go ahead, just open up and receive it. That's what I said, y'all. I really have stopped trying to reject what y'all have been trying to support, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I'm embracing it, man. And don't think we getting cocky. There we go, son. There we go. I'm loving it, man. But I'm not getting cocky. I'm just embracing it, man. We got something special here, and it's all because of y'all support. So thank y'all for sharing the live stream. We're up to 46. Let's get our live viewership up to 50. We get 50, that's good. We get 50 before the first hour. concurrent viewers. That's good. We got 67 on Twitter. That's going to blow up. Twitter always take about 20, 30 minutes to get active anyway. So let's get into it, y'all. Jumped into the first segment on the day. Listen, talk of the town. The AP top 25 polls are out, right? They're out. We knew that this day was going to come, right? We knew that judgment was going to be cast by the quote unquote experts. And I'm glad to say, I am happy to say that over here at the Coach Smook Network and other collaborators, we talked with other personnel, shout out to Kennington Smith, the third man over at the Athletic. Talk with him. We all kind of share the same sentiments. Sentiments of our thoughts on what where Alabama should be ranked at. Top 6 at worst. But you look at what came out today, right? Look at what came out today, and let's dive into it. Alabama dropping in at number 5. Look at the top 5. Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas, and Alabama. Alabama's dropping in at number 5 for the first official preseason poll. Shout out to the 115 total watching the stream, and then the viewers over there on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, drop a comment, please. I want to see if I can pull your comments up on the screen today. Give me some reactions in the chat. I see you, Quasia. What's up, sis? I see you. Yeah, Oregon number 3 for what I did. I felt a little type of way about that, but I could see why. They're returning a lot of talent. They went in the portal. They replaced key spots. Bo Nix, they replaced with Dylan Gabriel. You pretty much got the same quarterback. You got an experienced defense coming back. You lost Kyrie Jackson, RIP, not to, but to the draft. I think they lost the linebacker. They lost the tight end. They lost a few guys, but they had a lot of experience on their team. But I don't think they were better than Alabama. Their record didn't show it, and their strength of schedule didn't show it. So they lost to Washington. Washington, made it a game past us. Washington's not coming back with as much firepower. I think they're still going to have a decent team, 7-win team. But I don't see Oregon jumping into the Big 10 and really impacting. I don't see how they got this much leeway. So that's one of the discrepancies I'm not feeling. I'm not a big Ohio State fan. You all know. I really think Ohio State could have came in at number 4, number 7. Well, not even that, because Ohio State, why are they coming in? They didn't even make the playoffs last year. So 2 teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that lost talent, went to the portal to replace some guys. I get that part, but we're talking about what you ended the season at. Alabama was the top 4 team. Florida State, if they would have gave Florida State a number 5, right, because of how they finished last year, losing to Georgia in the bowl game, I can understand that. We're talking about just records. Everybody talked about how Florida State deserved to be in the college football playoff, but you got Oregon and Ohio State, 2 teams that did not make the playoffs, breaking into the top 5. We'll hopefully that's a spark of conversation for everybody in the chat. What else? Where we at? Here we go. You got Ole Miss at number 6, which is very respectable for Ole Miss. I think looking at what they're projected to do, how they finished last season, I think that's a little favorable, but I can't be mad at it. Penn State, number 8, I'm not feeling it. Notre Dame, number 7, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all. I'm not feeling that. Both teams overrated. And you put Penn State and Notre Dame over Michigan, 2 teams that Michigan beat last season, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if they played Notre Dame or not, but I know that for sure they beat Penn State. You got Florida State at number 10. Once again, I think they're getting slided again. I don't believe they're going to be any good, but preseason, we're talking about what they left last season doing, how they've been able to hit the portal and replace talent, replace guys, get bodies in there, quality guys. They went to the portal. They actually picked from our roster. Malik Benson, Roydell Williams. I think Earl Little. All 3 of those guys are there right now. So looking at LSU at number 13, very respectable. I don't think they're being slided any type of way. Same thing with Clemson, Tennessee. Same thing, Oklahoma, fair. Oklahoma State, fair. Kansas State, fair. Miami, why in the hell are they at number 19? They should not be in the top 25. They should not be in the top 25. No, sir. No, ma'am. Miami fans in the chat. If you're in the chat rubbernecking over on Twitter, Miami fans, you don't deserve to be in the top 25. This is the most overrated program in Power 5 conference right now. Show me a more overrated program. Trash teams like Auburn, Tennessee, Missouri, I ain't gonna say trash teams, but teams that kind of underachieve year in and year out have won the conference or played for the conference title in the modern era. What is Miami done in the modern era of college football? Nothing. They're living off 2001. We're talking over 20 years ago. Come on, man. Come on, man. We can't have this right here. This is where I'm saying, like, Miami, Penn State, Notre Dame, all these teams that continue to underachieve. All these teams. Texas A&M, respectable. I really feel like they might be middle ground. It's either way up or, middle ground, or just tank for the Texas A&M this year. Respectable, though, based off how they ended last year. Arizona, I think Arizona could have been ahead of Miami and Texas A&M. That's me personally. Same with Kansas. USC, how in the did you get in the top 25? Might as well put Colorado in there with a 4-win season. USC. What in the world, man? What in the world? What are we talking about right now? What are we even talking about right now, chat? AAA family, what are we talking about? Kimberly, that's all I'm gonna do. We only speaking facts. Mary J says they rank up some of these teams every year and they never produce facts. Notre Dame is a prime example. Penn State, prime example. Michigan State, prime example. Glad they didn't mess them up. North Carolina State definitely deserves to be higher than 24. Iowa definitely deserves to be higher than 25. Where's Liberty? Where's Liberty at? Where's Liberty in our top 25? Where's Liberty? Give them their respect. Give them their respect. Come on, man. My boy Antoine said 35 likes. Raise your hand if you ain't like the video yet. Try to see something real quick. Hey, yeah, we trying to get these likes up, man. Let's get it up to 50 likes. We got 2 minutes before we break into our first commercial, our first infomercial break. And then we're going to come back. We're going to open the phone lines. But these definitely, Brett. Brett says these are the top answers for Family Feud surveys. I'm convinced, Brett. I'm about 100% convinced. So I'm about to get a poll up in the chat. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna get a poll up in the chat, y'all, real quick. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let me get this poll up in the chat. Are these AP rankings accurate? Do you agree? Yes or no? Yes or no? Poll is in the chat, y'all. Poll is in the chat. Check out the poll in the chat. They might as well rank Auburn. Facts. Awful University. They might as well rank them sorry sons of guns. Liberty is in bondage. Right. They trying to hold them down, man. They're trying to suppress them. Them boys, they put in a strong season last year. But yeah, we're gonna get reactions to the rankings when we come back from our infomercial break here. Listen. Go get your merch. If you have not gotten your merch, you need to go and get your merch. And when we come back, I got a big announcement to make. Quick announcement. We have landed some sponsors here at the Coach Smook Network. And I don't have an infomercial finished yet. We still editing, but I'm going to introduce them to y'all here next on the Coach Smook Network. Go ahead. Hey, if you haven't already, smash the like, sit back, relax, wherever you at, and enjoy the rest of the show. We are going up. The rest of the night, we going up. So stick around. If you haven't already, hit that link. Get your merchandise. Check it out right here.
Did somebody say put me in the game? The time has finally come. Here at the Coach Smook Network, we are officially launching our first merchandise line. We will have a lineup of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies available, with more items to come in the future. The way you can find these items is by simply going to the YouTube page, clicking on the links, and you will see the Coach Smook Network merchandise link below. Or during our live stream, type in the chat !merch, and you will see the link come up. And from that website, you can purchase all the variety of merchandise that we have available. So between now and August 31st, you will have a chance to receive a 15% discount on all merchandise available. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until it gets close to the end. Coach Smook Network is growing fast, and I'm glad to be a part of what we're building here. Thank you for your support, and go get your merch, man.
Yeah, go get y'all merch, man. Listen, shout out to my guy, Dooley Martez. Hey, go check him out. Instagram. Go check him out at Dooley Martez. That's his song right there in the background of the merch infomercial. He's sitting right over in the other room, him and his brother, man. Showed me these guys. I'm telling you, man, they had me vibing earlier today. I was in here cooking, doing some edits, editing that commercial, and I heard the music. I went right in there, straight right there in his face for copyright permission. I want to use that. I'm telling you, man, I love it. Y'all know I'm a music head. I love good music, and it just sounds so raw and pure, y'all. So shout out to them for providing that song for that instrumental, that track for me. But jumping into this huge announcement before we get into our phone call segment, y'all. Shout out to our sponsors, y'all. Yes, Coach Smook Network has sponsors. Listen up. Diamond Sports Group, showcasing the future stars of today, right? They're showcasing future stars today. Listen, they were so impressed with our work, the Coach Smook Network's work of Bryson Riggins, Under the Radar Recruit VOD, the segment we did on Bryson Riggins. And they've been kind of watching us from afar as we went out and we've purposely looked for players who have kind of been overlooked, who are not getting the same attention as some of your rivals camp studs. You get what I'm saying? So, so Diamond Sports Group reached out and they've decided to partner with us. This is a paid partnership. So they will be donating to causes that we support. They will be supporting the network. You get what I'm saying? So for everybody, and you guys have always been asking, like people ask, he act like he running a net. Well, this is a network. Despise not small beginnings. We are really growing, y'all. And so they're based out of they have three main locations. One is in I want to say Myrtle Beach. You got Virginia, and then out west I want to say Arizona. Y'all. Just finalized everything. So, but we got them out. We're gonna be traveling. Covering some of their sports teams. One of the teams that's on the roster, I want y'all to check these teams out. Make sure y'all go start researching these teams. One of these teams that's on the rosters, and I think y'all going to love this series when we get to covering this team, doing the content on them, is the Twin City Outlaws. The Twin City Outlaws. If y'all haven't seen Friday Night Tykes, that show that was on Netflix, this is the type of feel, that's type of feel we be going into. But we're going to actually be following these kids as they grow throughout the years going forward, and their journeys through recruiting. These guys have a lot of talent. Some names to be mentioned of some of their kids that play on these teams. If you're all from the area where I come from, Aunt Mary was a all-time great in the Tri-City area. His son is out there. Isaiah Crowell's son is out there. My brother Jamon Force and his son is out. I mean, they just got a team full of young athletes from former GOATs from our area that just so happen to have kids around the same time, sons around the same time. So it's like they put together this superstar baby team, this remake replica team, and this is what they brought together, and they bring athletes from everywhere. So shout out Twin City Outlaws for becoming a sponsor of the Coach Smook Network. And then next up, I told y'all we got announcements. We really went out and we got some exposure with this project, and I told y'all, despise not small beginnings. Shout out to the lab. This is a training program, a youth training program for athletes. They specialize in speed training, technique, quarterback training, everything that you need to do when it comes to the game of football. You want your child to get some quality training, check out the lab in Phoenix City, Alabama. Check out the lab in Phoenix City, Alabama. Coach Carlton Spivey and his staff of former D1 NFL pro athletes, yes, that came through this same program. You're talking about the likes of Justin Ross. You're talking about the likes of Jawan Pass. You're talking about Trey Miles. You get what I'm saying? Markel Benton came through this course. You all remember Markel Benton. You get what I'm saying? So these are Cam Coleman. All these kids, these 5-star kids, they came through this facility, this program, and they got some of that training and skills training from. So you want your kids to start getting ahead, especially you in the area, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi. They had kids drive up from Louisiana 1-2 weekends out the month to go and get training. So they're doing the work. They're doing the work, y'all. Shout out to the lab in Phoenix City for becoming the sponsor of the Coach Smook Network. And then, last but not least, this one is special to me. Hold on, I think I missed one. I got to go back. I got to go back. Got one more. The D1 Savage Elite. This is a senior 7-on-7 group. If you watch 7-on-7 competitions on like Overtime Network or, Battle, they compete in the Battle League, I think. And then they're also going up to the OT7 League. So we're going to be definitely getting some exposure here at the Coach Smook Network. And y'all supporting ain't going to waste. I'm telling y'all. So right now, before we jump into this last one, I want y'all to take 2 seconds, please. 2 seconds right now. Everybody on this live stream right now, look for the share button. I'm gonna go full screen real quick before I announce this last sponsor. Look for the share button. Look for the share button, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on YouTube. Please hit the share button and share it out right now and say, we're getting hot. We're getting hot. We're getting hot right now. If you please would do that for your boy, Coach Smook, right now. Thank you. The lab much better. Oh, man. Shut your mouth, Matt. You so crazy. What up, Keith? How you feeling tonight, man? Nick, what's good? Nick, I had hit you up earlier, bro. Need to check the Discord, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's go, Carla. Yes, we out here. We active tonight. Yeah, man. It's crazy, Bino. Somebody tell Bino to catch up in the chat. I think he behind in the live. But last but not least, this sponsor right here is special to me. One, because this is where I started my football career at my 9th grade year. And shout out to Russell County school system, Russell County School District. But the Russell County Middle School Warriors, their middle school team, I will be doing a series on them. We're following them. So we'll be following 11U Outlaws. We'll be following the Diamond Sports Group, their organizations, their athletes. And then we'll also have access. I'm going to do a series. We're going to do episodes. And it won't be live. It'll be VOD. Stuff that y'all can, watch as entertainment. But there's some special kids coming up back in my hometown. And I'm about to give some exposure to them. But this is the first season. By the end of this season, I guarantee you people are going to be requesting us. And we will probably end up doing like a fan vote or something. Also, y'all, so shout out to Russell County Middle School for becoming sponsors. Y'all, we are only 63 subscribers away from hitting 2K. We're only 63 subscribers away. So keep sharing the content, keep sharing it, keep liking, keep subscribing. That's what we're going to do. Now, jumping into it, y'all. Jumping into it. Let's get into our phone call segment, y'all. I've been waiting to hear from y'all all day. We didn't get to go live this morning. We was trying to handle some meetings, and I'm glad we didn't go live because we ended up getting some good work done. Hey, all my mods in the chat that was in that meeting today, if we had a great meeting, give me some AAA emojis in the chat. If y'all really feel confident about the adjusted, not new direction, the adjusted direction that we're headed as Coach Smook Network, put some emojis in the chat, y'all. Put some emojis in the chat. I really appreciate y'all support. I really do. Put them AAA emojis in the chat. Put them AAA emojis in the chat because people don't realize how much work it takes to really do quality content, but also have a community that cares. You get what I'm saying? Somebody already calling in. Who calling in? Let me see who this is. I knew it. Hold on.
Call from
Zachary, put me in the game, coach.
Yes, sir.
Accept, press 1.
Yo, Zach, what's good, man? You're in the game. What's up, Zach?
What's going on, Coach Smook?
Man, you know what's going on. We got
Oh yeah.
we got fall practice. We done had the spring scrimmage. We done had some crazy stuff happen. But right now we're talking about reacting to this top 25 poll, bro. What in the world? What are we even talking about, Zach?
Right? All right. I can agree with the top 5, and that's about it. The rest, I really don't. There's teams that I do agree with in the from 6 to 25, and then there's teams I don't agree with.
Mm-hmm.
And the top 5 can be, changed, either way you look at it, but the top 5 is the top 5, in my opinion.
Yeah. But I don't agree with the top 5, Zach. I don't see why Oregon gets ahead of Texas and Alabama. You got a Michigan team that, they lost their coach, but they didn't just have like crazy roster turnover. Why aren't they getting respect as the defending national champs? I would like for somebody to look up a stat while we're on the phone with Zach. What's the lowest rank of returning defending national champ came into the preseason polls as? Somebody in the chat looked that up. But go ahead, Zach. Continue, man. I got the rankings on the chat. You said that you agree with the top 5. They're interchangeable. What about Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Penn State, Michigan, and Florida? 6 through 10. What's your thoughts on that, Zach?
Okay. Ole Miss at 6 for right now, I agree with, because because of their potential and the talent that they have coming into the season. And we may agree or disagree on Jackson Dart. I'm not talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mostly talking about the transfers that they got during the off season.
Okay.
And Penn State, I don't think Penn State's a top 10 team. Maybe top 15, but not top 10, because they haven't, they get put in the top 10 every year, every preseason, and, don't do nothing.
Right.
I mean, they haven't beat Michigan. They haven't beat Ohio State. They haven't, until they can beat at least one of those teams, I don't think they deserve a top 10 spot. Florida State, I don't like at number 10, only because how they acted after missing out on the playoffs, and how I think they should be punished, and made to earn that spot again, and that's just my opinion on it.
I'm sorry. The way you just, he said, I think they should be punished. I feel you. And I'm laughing because a lot of people really feel sorry for Florida State. I don't. I didn't want to see a 63-3 playoff game. I don't care what nobody says. If Georgia did it, that means Alabama could have done it. We had just beat Georgia a few weeks before. So if Georgia did it, Alabama could have done it. That means Texas could have done it. That means Washington could have done it, and Michigan could have done it. So I miss me with all that. And that's like when you said they should be punished. It's like they did get punished, Zach. They got beat 63-3. Mary Taylor, appreciate the like on Facebook.
But also, and I mean, the way I look at it is they might have been punished, but also those players could have that coach could have sat his players down and told them to stick it out, and to play, and he didn't do that. Nick. I mean, and Nick with Bryce and Will, I mean, Nick was the type of coach that demanded greatness and held his players to a higher standard, and Will and Bryce were such good, humble players that Nick didn't have to tell them to play for them to play. Nick might have even told them that it might have been best for them to sit out, and they said no, that we're going to play. You don't know what conversation they had.
Right. Right.
But Mike Norvell, he he encouraged his players to act like entitled, spoiled brats.
Yeah.
And I'm not okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what a lot of people don't know is if Kalen DeBoer didn't take the job, that was the next coach in line to be offered the position at Alabama.
Who, Mike Norvell?
And yes.
Nah, negative. That was definitely a rumor. That was definitely a rumor.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
that wasn't even a look down down at Tallahassee. That was
Okay.
wasn't even a thought, man.
I mean, if that was a fact, I the whole fan base would have pitched a fit.
Right. And Jay Jackson says this. He said, I disagree, Smook. FSU starters wasn't giving up 63 points. FSU defense was legit. Legit against week one LSU. They didn't play anybody, Jay. You gotta miss me with that. The average offense of ranking, they only play one top 25 offense. There were 6 offenses ranked in the top 25 last year in the nation. So you got to miss me with that. Florida State is not coming in and holding a top 25 offense to that type of what they was doing with everybody else. And they weren't dominating teams with their starters. They weren't dominating quality competition. So you got to miss me with that one, Jay. But Zach, you got a minute left, bro. What any other thoughts on the rest of these rankings? Somebody you surprised by? LSU, Tennessee. You see where they at? LSU 13, Tennessee 15, A&M 20. And I'm just calling out the SEC guys. USC is at 23. How are they in the top 25? A&M, like I said, I think they're way too high.
I agree with you on USC. I don't think USC deserves to be a top 25 team. And honestly, I think if Lincoln Riley don't produce this year, I think he's going to be on the hot seat. He might not get fired, but that seat going to start getting a little
warmer. Yes, sir. I feel you. I feel you 100%, Zach. So Zach, we didn't give you no we didn't get a song last time we was live, right? Which is cool. But today's the new.
I did. I sang.
Oh yeah, he did. Dixieland Delight. So Antoine just wasn't here. That's what it was. Antoine wasn't here for the last song. But what's crazy is Zach, I got a clip. It's getting posted. I got it. It was perfect, and I didn't even have to do it. I got some support now, so we definitely gonna get that clip posted. But I know you got some heat for us tonight, right?
Yes.
All right, bet. All right, so let me do the intro. Shh. Everybody be quiet in the chat. Everybody be quiet real quick. Be quiet real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Crimson Tide fans and losers, I bring to the stage here at the Coach Smook Network the one and only, the voice of the AAA community, Zach SOS Wilges.
To the haters, we're coming. We gonna whoop some tail this season. We are going to be the champion of the world. We coming to a city near you. Cause we're coming. We're coming. To whoop that. And we coming.
Zach is hype right now.
We coming to knock your head off and bring the heat.
Man, Zach, get your foot out of here, man. Roll Tide, bro. Hey, make sure you call in for the fourth quarter call-in segment. You know we try to bring that heat tonight, so make sure you call in, Zach. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Tell the people Roll Tide, man.
Roll Tide, everybody.
All right, y'all. Catch up with you later, Zach. And that's my guy, man. Phone call line is open, y'all. Phone call line is open. 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. Call in, say your name, and put me in the game, coach. Call in. Say your name. Put me in the game, coach. Y'all, Zach acting up, ain't he? He been on one. He been on one. Y'all been hyping him up. Y'all got him acting a fool out here. KT, don't be laughing at him. You don't want to be hyping him up all the time. KT, Trina, Antoine. Y'all be having Zach acting up. I said acting up. Oh, that's a fire shirt. Stop zacting up. Y'all be zacting up out here. What's up, Kimberly? Kimberly out here laughing. You know that's her partner in crime. Her and Zach, they partner in crimes. They know how to get everybody started. Kimberly started us off with good morning. Zach started us off on the show with the songs. That's how we do, man. He always bring the heat, man. Y'all, phone call line is open. 334-625-1121. This is crazy though. I mean, and Jay, I can really sympathize with your thoughts, brother. You know, I'm always up for a good debate, right? You know, I'm always up for a good debate. But Florida State, I don't care what you say, man. I don't care what you say. Florida State last season wasn't going to stand against any top four without their quarterback. Without their starting quarterback, it was not going to be worthwhile watching. It would not have been a competitive game. The defense would have held up for the first two drives, kind of like they did against Georgia. Kind of showed up, acting like they wanted to play for about half a second, right? And then it just would have been different. You know what I'm saying? It would have been even worse than I believe a team like Washington would have put up 70, you know, against a team like Florida State with their starters. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. And while we sitting here small talking, wait for somebody to call in on the phone line, you know what? I'm gonna jack y'all up too. Stop talking about opening the phone lines up, and then when I open them, y'all don't be blown. Y'all supposed to be blowing it up right now. What time is it? It's 8:24. Y'all supposed to be blowing it up right now. We supposed to be talking. They keep, you know what? They didn't even disrespect us. I like where we at. I honestly would have been okay with being in 6 at 6. Alabama being at 6, I would have been just fine being at number 6. Number 5, outside looking in. You win a big one against Georgia, you jump right up there to number 1, number 2, right? I think Ohio State probably maintains number 1 because of their schedule. They're gonna look like world beaters until they play Oregon. Now, what I do like, everybody acknowledging KT. I made an announcement earlier. I ain't gonna do it right now because I don't want to embarrass nobody. But yeah, everybody acknowledging the boss lady in here, turning up, busy. Yeah, but I want y'all to listen to something. I did something, and I was thinking, you know, future projection, right? I pulled up Oregon schedule. Let me go back and pull Oregon schedule up real quick. I'm gonna show y'all Oregon schedule, and I'm gonna show y'all Ohio State schedule, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now that I think about it, I don't mind Oregon being right here at number 3. I don't. I want y'all to think about this. Let's think progressively, y'all. Let's turn lemons into lemonade. Right? You got Oregon starting off with Idaho, Boise State, Oregon State, UCLA, Michigan State. 5-0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know Ohio State is going to be 5-0, right? Everybody knows that week schedule. You know what I'm saying? Them jokers, they play ICDC College week 1. Who else they got? They got Phoenix University, University of Phoenix, the online school. They got Central Texas Community College. They got them week 3. They got Northern Kentucky. Let me see. Let me go pull this. Let me go pull their schedule up for real, man. Let me stop doing posts like that. But for real, man, they got some of they got the weakest schedule I've seen. I mean, let me go pull up their first 5. So we expect Oregon to come in and start off 5-0, right? You got Akron week 1 for Ohio State, Western Michigan week 2, Marshall week 3, Michigan State week 4, Iowa week 5, right? So Iowa might be a test defensively for Ohio State, but I just don't see it. Coming into that game, and this is October 12th, so this is after Alabama versus Georgia. If Alabama beats Georgia at this point, and I think, does Texas and Georgia play before Oregon and Ohio State? Does Texas and Oregon play? I mean, Texas and Georgia play? Like, for real. Let me look that up too. Let me look up Texas schedule. I'm doing it all. We breaking it down. AP Top 25. Yeah, we're gonna hold the phone call, the line for 4 more minutes. We got 4 more minutes before we go to our next segment. So if you want to get in and talk, your phone call, you get your full 7 minutes if you call in before the top of the hour. We about to be at the top of the hour here. We about to be at top of the half hour, top of the hour of the show. Texas football schedule. Let's pull it up. And I wasn't sharing screen, y'all. I'm just kind of pulling it up. I be getting them visual copyright sometimes for sharing their graphics and stuff. So I'm being real careful. Real careful. Gotta dispute stuff. I get tired of disputing. Georgia traveled to Texas this year. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the date. Let me see. October 19th. So October 12th and the 19th is 2 huge weekends for rankings, y'all. Based off preseason. Texas don't have a real tough one. They got Michigan week 2. But Texas next tough game. Oh, yeah, they got Oklahoma the week. Whoa, Texas got a gauntlet right there. They got a little tough schedule back-to-back. They got Oklahoma and Georgia back-to-back the 12th and the 19th of October. And then that Ohio State-Oregon game is October 12th. So Oklahoma, who is what rank is Oklahoma right now? Let's pull up the rankings, y'all. I think Oklahoma is number 16. So Oklahoma, Texas week, the 12th, which is week 6, I believe. That's gonna be a big one. If Oklahoma decides to upset Texas and prove me wrong, they jump up massive in rankings. But Texas presumably being undefeated going into that game. Oklahoma probably jumps from 16 to maybe 5, 6 if they're undefeated, right? And then Texas has to turn around and they play at home against Georgia. Texas could be really out of the top 10 for the rest of the remainder of the season with those games back to back. Roll Tide says, can the Alabama Crimson Tide win a national championship this year? I 100% believe we can. I mean, any team can, right? Any team can, but does Alabama have a realistic chance? Yes. Looking at these top 25s, man, a lot of things can shape up for Alabama to get in the driver's seat and hold on. Texas, Oklahoma, and Georgia back-to-back weeks, right? It could happen, right? Then I go back, where we at? That's top 5. That's 2 top 5 matches. But you got Texas. If let's say Georgia and Texas are undefeated coming to their game, October 19th. Who does Alabama have after Georgia? Is it Missouri? I think we got Missouri after Georgia. Or is it Tennessee? Let me pull up our schedule. I got all the schedules pulled up. Top 5 schedules. This is a good topic of conversation. I don't know how y'all not interested in this. Like, this is one of those things where we can see some early season shapings, or we can see a lot of chaos early on that forces those last 4 weeks of the season to be just that chaotic, like that important. Alabama football schedule 2024. I already know Western Kentucky. We got South Carolina. We got Vanderbilt after Georgia. So we get to sit back and relax a little bit after our little big one. But the 12th, we got South Carolina. And then Tennessee, the 19th, third Saturday in October. So those weeks are going to be crazy. Those weeks are going to be crazy. Those weeks leading up to that, those games are going to be crazy. Man, that's some matchups there. That's some good football to watch for those 2 weeks in October. Wouldn't be surprised. Let me go full screen now. Wouldn't surprise me. And the phone line is now closed. We got move on to our next segment. Y'all, if you want to call in for the next segment, be prepared. Be prepared. We got another hour left on the show. We're gonna go through comments, reactions, and then we're gonna break for our next infomercial. And when we come back, we're gonna jump into our next segment talking about Alabama's fall practice. Get y'all reactions on some of the reports that I've been getting. And then we'll do it like that. Let me get the right banner on the screen. Here we go. This stream is powered by you all. That wasn't Rico's beat. That's the wrong one. This one is powered by the AAA family. You already know if you want to become a co-sponsor of today's stream, 5 gifted memberships, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and all green super chats will be recognized as stream sponsors, co-sponsors. Shout out to everybody that's here in the chat. We got 194 total watching, 62 on YouTube, 132 on Twitter. We got 2 likes on Facebook. Appreciate y'all. But back to the topic at hand. Yes, that schedule's going to be crazy. Texas is going to be there. Antoine said, wait a minute. Do we have the easiest schedule out of Texas, UJ, Ole Miss, and us? I would say not necessarily the easiest. It's just I think people are starting to realize what type of roster we had, because before the season, people were saying that we would lose 4 or 5 games, but you start looking at the rest of these teams' rosters, I mean their schedules, and where do we lose 4 or 5 games? Realistically, without trolling, for all the haters out there, realistically, where do we lose 4 or 5 games? Western Kentucky, USF, Wisconsin. Y'all think Wisconsin beating Alabama? You're drunk. Like my boy Air Jordan, he says you're drunk, right? You're drunk if you think we're losing to Wisconsin. Georgia's coming to us. I don't know why people feel like after beating Georgia with the type of offense and lack of production consistency we had last year, that we're somehow going to dial it back with a better offensive-minded coach and a more experienced team. Let me take a sip. It's for shout out to Auntie Janet right here. Good. Yeah, you heard what I said, and y'all trying to figure out what the what did I do? Did I go to Amazon? Why am I on Amazon? It must be a sign. I must need to order something. Somebody ordered me something from Amazon. Vanderbilt. We got Vanderbilt after Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee. This is where our stretch is. Tennessee, Missouri, LSU, Oklahoma, Auburn. We have Mercer in between there. But it kind of levels out to me personally, especially that late in the season. You're going to have an experienced Nico, possibly. You're going to have a Cook over at Missouri, and that offense, they're going to be probably hot right then and there. LSU will figure out their identity by that late in the season. Same with Oklahoma going to Norman. That's going to be a tough one. I think we're going to blow them out though late in the game. And then we host Auburn, which is, y'all know, it's cake when we have them at our house where the where this home cooking is real good. Listen, shout out to KT coming in with the y'all remember, I love to reference this when we talk about Bama. This is like, I think this is the all-time like greatest quote from a Vanderbilt player. Alabama, you're next. We're gonna teach you how to play SEC football. Yeah, I remember that. Keith Holcomb says, I would like to think it isn't Bama's fault the rest of college football sucks, but it's it is. Oh, it's true. It's true. It is 100%. And I think the analysts are starting to pick up on what we're putting down. They're picking up what Kalen DeBoer and his staff is putting down. Susan Thomas said, KT, the last time they said Bama, you next, they got beat to sleep. That was too funny. Facts. I love that one. Kevin Smith coming through says, no way LSU and Tennessee will be tough on the road. Auburn is getting drugged. I said the same thing. I feel like LSU is going to be a tough game. Being that they're on the road, I think they'll have an identity. And then, but you were responding to ask Antoine's question. I get you. So yeah. Shout out Antoine. I had to do that one. Keith Holcomb becoming a member of the AAA family. Y'all shout out Keith Holcomb in the chat. Hashtag KH in the chat for becoming a member of the AAA family. Listen, so did we trash Vandy 6-3 after? Yeah. That was the game. Tua got in and threw like 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, some crazy junk like that. He had the little spinning oopsie doopsie touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy. That was that game. But when we come back from the infomercial break, we'll jump into our next topic of discussion, breaking down this roster. Who will be what? Alabama will be what? Start diving into these preseason projections, talking about speculating what this team could be. We're going to jump into it, y'all, right after this infomercial. Hey, again, if you're not a member, shout out to Keith Holcomb for becoming a member. If you're not a member of the AAA family, you don't want to miss out on the content coming ahead. I'm telling y'all, it's really about to be one of those type of summers with our content. I'm just letting y'all know ahead, not summers, but type of falls. It's gonna be like that. So if you haven't became a member, definitely think about it. Consider becoming a member of the AAA family. But without further ado, let me get the right banner up. Make sure you like, share, subscribing, and then don't forget that this stream is powered by the AAA family. Check this out. This is how you become a member of the AAA family. We'll be right back. Love y'all. Keep support. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people
who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yes, appreciate y'all for supporting the channel, y'all, 100%. Listen, jumping right into the next topic, y'all. I thank y'all, everybody in the comments, thank y'all for doing what y'all do, man. Listen, tonight, we're going to start breaking down this roster. We got a lot of reports from the scrimmage, had some footage that was sent to me that we're not supposed to be posting. So if you see footage from the scrimmage, folks need to know. Stop disrespecting what Alabama is doing with the. Don't mess it up for these media guys. These guys that go out here and do this team reporting for y'all, if they got communities where they're sharing information, do not mess it up. Don't be those guys trying to act like you some type of insider or you got some type of connection. You really don't. Stop. It's not cool. It's fake. Stop doing it. You're messing up opportunities for people that's actually out here to grind and trying to work and gain that credibility. And because they love your support, they appreciate the support, they try to provide you some inside scoop or some access, right? And you abuse it trying to make up storylines. Stop doing that. Golly, I had to go off, y'all. Listen. I'm gonna put my Bama goggles on real quick. Hold on. Put my Bama goggles on. Because people, they so disrespectful, man. It's like, bruh, I sit here and I work to do this. I have to put my face and name to this. And I try to tell you, I appreciate you supporting me. Check this out. This is what happened. And you come out here, you put names on stuff. You go on the message boards acting like you know somebody. It's a dude, his name start with a J, man. I ain't gonna do it. Start with a J on Twitter. That's all y'all need to know. When y'all see me going at somebody's name start with a J, y'all know who I'm talking about. Fake. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I ain't did it in a while, y'all. But back to the stuff, back to the talk. Listen. Yeah, JB, you know how we do. I've been being good, right? Have I not been being good? Christian Hughes, how you feeling? Roll Tide, Coach Smook. Just tuning into your channel. I'm enjoying Roll Tide. Appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you. Hopefully you're tuning in while we bring in the real scoop. Listen, and I want y'all to, first thing I want to talk about from the scrimmage, from practices, from fall camp thus far. Freshmen have been going crazy. The freshmen have been showing up, competing. I mean, really competing. Out there making plays. Caleb Odom, Ryan Williams, 50-yard touchdown from Jalen Milroe. Multiple times where he was just routing guys up. Everybody like, Coach Smook, I told you Ryan Williams was going to be ready. I been knew Ryan Williams was going to be ready. I just know they're not going to put no pressure on him to start. Look at where he is. He's second in line behind Kendrick Law. You know how they do those lines? It's like a ascension of pecking order. So if he's behind Kendrick Law, he's probably like number 4, number 5 in the rotation. Something that I expected from this uber talented group of wide receivers. I knew he would come in. Bubba Hampton would probably be right there working in that slot. And it's a little bit more intricate in the slot. So it's a little bit more. That's why you're going to see Ryan Williams loading up and running at the Z a lot. You're going to see him playing at the Z a lot. Motioning to the slot, but his primary spot is going to be the Z. They got so many wide receivers in that room. Kendrick Law. This group of guys is just
super athletic, y'all. Super athletic. So, talking about the wide receivers, the running back room, super effective, productive. Not very many tackles for losses. Only time you've seen a lot of tackles for losses based off what I was here was when the quarterbacks were holding the ball too long. And one in particular, this Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson trusts his protection. It's not that he's making bad reads. It's just he's trying to be more realistic. If he don't feel like he's going, I feel like Ty Simpson's a strong quarterback. But to be safe, you blow the whistle, you count it against him. We want you to process a little bit faster. He's turning good. He's turning over good. Austin Mack and Dylan Lonergan both had solid performances in the quarterback room. The quarterbacks, from what I heard, look very good from the spring ball. One thing about Miro's passes, though, they said Miro's timing with this group of wide receivers, it didn't matter. At one point, they said he had Bubba Hampton, and they said Cole Adams, Bubba Hampton, and Ryan Williams were on the field at the same time with Miro. And I think Justice Haynes was in the background. Come on, man. It's gonna get crazy for this group. Who's QB3? KT's asking for who's QB3. Right now, Austin Mack is QB3. He's ahead of Dylan Lonergan right now. He's ahead of Dylan Lonergan. That's been confirmed. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You want competition at there. You want competition at 3. You want to decide at 2, right? Coming into the fall camp, you want to decide at 2, and you want competition at 3. That's just being real. That's just me personally. Cause then when 2 goes down, now 3. I mean, when 1 goes down and 2 steps up, now you got to go and really work the competition at 3. So I like where we're sitting. But the freshmen, talk about the freshmen, y'all. Getting back to the freshmen. Let me pull something up for y'all. That was a depth chart put out a few weeks ago, and I want to kind of share this. Hold on, here we go. Offensive side. I want y'all to see how many yellow guys are on here, and some of them are transfers, but look at the yellows that say freshman, right? Check it out. You got Caleb Odom, and this is why I'm talking about that wide receiver rotation, Moon Rocker. If he's still in here, if he ain't dipped off, let me stop. This is what I was talking about. So you'll see the Z's. It usually goes ZHX. That's usually how most people put depth charts. But you'll see the Z's first, right? And in the Z line, you'll see those guys in line. Like you saw on that video. You saw Kendrick Law, then you saw Ryan Williams, then you saw Jaron Hamilton, and then you see Rico. And then you would have saw Kobe Prentice, Emmanuel Henderson, Cole Adams, Bubba Hampton. Then you would have seen Jeremy Bernard. After Jeremy Bernard, you probably would. Like every time you watch these videos, I want you to pay attention to this pecking order. It may not necessarily be Jeremy Bernard, Kendrick Law, Kobe Prentice in line together, but in line, when you see Kendrick Law, you're more than likely going to see Ryan Williams behind him. Kobe Prentice, that's how it is. That's how it is. So I'm looking at the wide receiver rotations with the freshmen. Ryan Williams and Caleb Odom cracking into that first relief group rotation is promising. One, because you're giving them guys early chances to be spot playmakers, meaning when they get in the game, you're scheming them. You're trying to scheme them open. They're relief playmakers. You getting skilled guys that come on the field. Now you got guys where you want them running more snaps because they have a little bit more experience. You got guys like Emmanuel Henderson, Jaron Hamilton, Cole Adams, guys who are going to get a lot of reps because of their experience, and they're retaining more of this playbook, right? They understand the speed of the college football game. Right. But when you have freshmen that could crack into that initial relief lineup, that tells me that this offense is being understood. Right. It's being understood. It's correlated. It's relatable with these players. Right. Something that isn't getting talked about a lot is the fact that guys like Rico Scott, Bubba Hampton, Jaron Hamilton, these guys were out there making plays with second and third group. These guys were out there making plays with second and third group. Coach Carl is in the chat. What's up, Coach Carl? Good to see you, my boy. Got to get you on the screen, man. We've been trying to reach out to you. You've been hiding out. But the O-line was effective for the first time since spring ball. The O-line was reported to look very solid. 11 guys rotating, solid in the offensive line room. Saw good action from Parker Brailsford. Glad to see that. Saw consistent snaps. Greg Coffey talked about it the other day on the phone line. You seen the snaps? Every snap you see is like a good snap. Milrose just catching the ball. His eyes are downfield. He's not even. When you're consistent, you don't even necessarily use your peripherals to catch the ball and already be in your drop back. You get what I'm saying? Your drop back. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. Parker Brailsford, the sophomore transfer, but more freshmen flashing. Casey Poe looking like he's in the best shape since he's been on campus, right? Since he's been on campus. The running backs, Daniel Hill and Kevin Riley. Kevin Riley is so shifty. I did not know this young man was that shifty. I did not know he was that shifty. We got a lot of talent, y'all. We got a lot of talent on the offense side, freshman flashes. Now, jumping to the other side, this is something I'm excited about. When I heard about it, it took everything in me not to go and do what I do and just, put people on notice about some of the stuff that we do here at the Coach Smook Network. But, y'all, our boy Noah Carter went out there and caught him a pick 6 during the scrimmage. During the scrimmage, our boy Noah Carter, and they don't even have him listed on the depth chart. They got to update the defensive side. I got to get the updated defensive side. But freshman flashing yesterday, Xavier Brown played another solid scrimmage. Isaiah Fager. I don't know why I keep calling him Isaiah. Isaiah Fager out there being disruptive, causing havoc, right? Causing havoc. Yeah, everybody, y'all know Noah's ours. Y'all already know. In the words of Coach Shep, clean ice, them wide receivers nasty, bro. But Isaiah Fager out there doing work. And this is not a freshman, but this is a young guy I feel like is going to end up sneaking into the rotation. I want y'all to keep y'all ears out for Sterling Dixon. I think he's going to end up sneaking into the rotation somehow. Somehow in the middle of that defense with Deontay Lawson and Jahad Campbell and Alexander and Justin Jefferson. I think he gets there. Him and Justin, they are really some rangy guys covering the field. Sideline to sideline, right? And then you got athletic guys like Noah Carter and Jayshon Ross coming off the edge. Yanzi Pierre. These are young guys. They're not necessarily freshmen, but these are guys that didn't get many opportunities last year, and they're going to get they're going to have opportunities. Got some redshirt freshmen that showed up. Hunter Osborne. D-line and O-line got good work in based off my reports. I think right now, and we're going to open the phone call segment up, and we can get into some of your thoughts on Saturday scrimmage and Sunday's practice, which was just kind of like a walkthrough type environment. Starting to get more into schematics and breaking down the playbooks, prepping for week 1, week 2, first quarter of the season. First quarter of the season, not first quarter of the game, but first quarter of the season. But if you look at this roster right now, you're looking at all the freshmen, the secondary guys in the linebacker room. What's your level of confidence on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not so confident, 10 being very confident. When you get on the phone line, I want to hear your thoughts. With Alabama looking to go deep in our rotation, how confident are you in? How is your confidence? I can't talk right now. What's your confidence level of having so many young guys being looked at as reliable reserves? Reliable reserves for the freshman guys. How does that sound to you as a fan, right? How does that sound to you? To me, Coach Smook's take on the freshman flashes and having to rely on a lot of young guys. To me, when you have schemes and especially on the defensive side like we have, you're not missing a step playing super talented 4-star and 5-star athletes who came in really ready. A lot of times what kept athletes off of the field under Coach Saban on the defensive side was the fact that they could not learn a defensive playbook in a matter of 3 weeks at fall camp. Or spring ball, enrolling early and coming to spring ball. It just was so extensive. It was so crazy. Cover 7, mixed coverage, match coverage, flow coverage. All of these things, they're extensive, man. Like, so you gotta be excited about what's happening with Kane Womack and his defensive staff. Colin Hitchler and those safeties. The type of aggressiveness I hear about these guys playing with, I know they can't wait to tee off on a lot of these. I know they can't wait to tee off on other opposing teams. I know they can't wait. It's hard to really Be physical when you understand the mission during practice, during fall. The defense hurts. They have to show so much discipline. That's why when defenses are good, when you have good defense, when they come out in the fall, it don't take them long to get started up. So we'll find out early if Alabama's defense is worthy of being called one of the top 5, top 10 defenses in the country this year. We'll find out early. Especially with having to play a lot of young guys. Because if our young guys come out and thrive, I have no doubt. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your confidence level in this Alabama relying on young guys to come? Listen, real quick, we'll go to the merch infomercial one more time, and then when we come back, we'll jump into the phone lines. So get ready to talk about it. Breaking down the roster, freshman flashes. Talk to me. We'll have our calling segment, another 15-minute calling segment. We'll open up the phone lines, and then when we get done from that calling segment, I have my closing on the projections of the season. We'll have reality or reach, and then after that, we'll do our fourth quarter calling segment, the last 10 minutes of the show. You get 2 minutes per call, and we'll go from there. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for being here. Don't forget to run up the likes. Don't forget to share. We'll be back right after this commercial. Here, don't forget to get your merch here at the Coach Smook Network. Boom, 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 boom.
Did somebody say put me in the game? The time has finally come. Here at the Coach Smook Network, we are officially launching our first merchandise line. We will have a lineup of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies available, with more items to come in the future. The way you can find these items is by simply going to the YouTube page, clicking on the links, and you will see the Coach Smook Network merchandise link below. Or during our live stream, type in the chat !merch, and you will see the link come up. And from that website, you can purchase all the variety of merchandise that we have available. So between now and August 31st, you will have a chance to receive a 15% discount on all merchandise available. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until it gets close to the end. Coach Smook Network is growing fast, and I'm glad to be a part of what we're building here. Thank you for your support, and go get your merch, man. Yeah, don't forget to go get y'all merch, man. Y'all seen little bro Vontae and Zach in the commercial. Zach, I hope you saw that, man. Shout out to you, man. I had to recognize my boy Zach. Zach is such a strong, 10 toes down reporter. Supporter of the Coach Smook Network. Ride or die. A lot of y'all are, but one thing I'm gonna tell y'all: if I don't know anybody else for the Coach Smook Network, I know Zach is. And that's 100%. So glad to see you loving the shirt, man. I'm glad to see everybody loving the merch. Everybody, I'm telling you, go and get it, man. Go and get it. It is nice quality stuff. We got kids sizes being launched tomorrow. So if you want to kids rep it, my nieces made me feel so bad this weekend. My baby girl Zion, my oldest sister Cicely, her daughter, she told me, she was like, Uncle Smook, I like your shirts, but I can't fit any of those. And then my other niece, Sunshine, my other sister, her daughter, she said, Uncle Smook, this the one that's my twin, y'all. Uncle Smook, I know I'm tall, but I can't fit none of that adult stuff. I know, 9 years old, y'all. I think she's probably like 4'9", 4'10" right now. She's tall. Yes, almost 5 foot. Yes, that's my baby girl, my niece. She getting it. But we ranked, we talked about it before we went into our break. Your confidence level right now in the Alabama relying on young depth. We're going to jump into this segment, this phone call segment. But your confidence in Alabama's young depth, relying on young guys, young talent to come out and play and support and be able to be effective. And I'm starting comments, y'all. During the phone call, I'm gonna be running up comments. Hey, y'all, I want to ask y'all a personal favor. I'm not scared to do this. A lot of people won't do this, but I want to ask y'all a personal favor. While we're in the phone call segments, can y'all please comment
to relate to what's happening on the phone because I want to use some of y'all comments, and it's hard to kind of scroll them when people are having like conversations about what they ate for dinner 3 weeks ago. Like we're talking about Alabama football, we're talking college football, we're talking about a certain topic. I want y'all engaged, and I want to see y'all thoughts, and I want to be able to put them on the edits. I love giving y'all recognition in all of our content. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but that's what drives me, being able to clip stuff that y'all take, that y'all put in the chat. So for that, throughout this show, man, try to stay engaged. If I'm not entertaining enough, let me know. Let me know if my analysis, my takes aren't keeping you engaged, and we'll figure something out. All right. But for the phone call segment, the phone line is now open, 334-625-1121. Again, 334-625-1121. And as we wait for the phone calls to come through, 334-625-1121. Let me see. Let me get to these comments real quick. What we got? From a scale of 1 to 10. We got a phone call on the line. Here we go.
Call from
Greg Coffee, put me in the game.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Yo, what's up, Greg? You in the game. Talk to me, man. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, brother. I just hopped on. I've been running around doing some stuff with the family and with my wife and helping her with her stuff, and got in here and popped right on there. I got my 4-leaf clover in my back pocket.
Listen, because and you know what, Greg? I don't even think you need it this year. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't think you're gonna need it this year. I made a tweet the other day after the scrimmage, and this is just information and things that I had to confirm what I knew was going to happen with this staff and this group of guys. That 1% better every day mantra that Jalen Miro and those guys keep echoing. They want to get 1% better. I really feel like since the spring game, 8A game, up into that scrimmage yesterday, there's been, I think, oddly, roughly like from April 13th up until the other day's scrimmage, which was the 9th, I believe, right? The scrimmage was the 9th. Yeah, no, the 10th. The 10th. It was the 10th. Yeah. So roughly from April, May, June, July, August, 4 months, right? Roughly 4 months. You're talking about 1% better each day for 4 months. That's 120 days. If I had to base a percentage off of how much better this team looks, I would truly say from A-Day to that spring scrimmage, this team looks 120% better than what they did at A-Day. And I'm not wearing Obama goggles. Guys just look comfortable. They're flying around. It was an entertaining scrimmage from everything that I heard, everything that I saw. So, Greg, give me your reactions, man. First, what you heard, what you've been reading, and then also your confidence in Alabama diving into their depth, their young depth and talent this year, and wanting to implement that.
Oh, I totally agree, Smook. I think you're right on it. I've even read or heard. I thought maybe it was you that said it, but I can't remember because that 1% better. Somebody was making the analogy. I can't remember what I've seen, but if the spring team Alabama played the fall practice team Alabama, the fall practice team would absolutely destroy the spring.
Destroy them. I said it. I said it.
Yep. It may have been you. I can't remember who. But anyway, I thought it was a great analogy. I was like, well, good. That means people have been actually out there, getting observed and, people getting tidbits here and there. So that's good. I love that mantra, 1% better every day. You can apply that to we all can actually, in anything we do. But yeah, freshman, Ron Williams, I agree with you. He's top 4 or 5. And probably by the middle of the year, he's probably going to pop in that top 3, more likely.
Mm-hmm.
Then Xavier Brown, I heard he made some really good breakups. Even with he's got that little cast on. That ain't a big deal. He'll be ready to go. LT Overton had a good game. Now, I don't know. I think he whooped Proctor a couple times for a sack.
They battled. They do that every day. That's been a theme since fall practice. I mean,
I'm telling you, man, that defensive line depth is scary. I'm telling you, it's 3 deep of good guys that can play
all the way across the board, from end to end. Yeah. That's the crazy part about it. From D tackle to the D end. Right. We got D tackle, nose guard, defensive end, left or right, across the board.
7, yep, that front 7's solid and deep, and that'll help our secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple things I noticed, and it's great for our defense to go up against our offense, and I'm sure they don't have everything 100% installed, but I'm sure they got a good majority of it. running backs getting loose for touchdowns. That's what with the same as defense, it was so complicated. Everybody gets so confused. So hopefully our defense is going to see that all the time with all that movement, late movement.
Yep.
All the it's going to help our defense get better and be able to communicate and get everything squared away before they snap the ball. And I think that's going to be great. I think that's going to help our defense more than anything, besides our good coaches, is going against our offense day in, day out with all the stuff they throw at you. You should be ready for almost anything. It doesn't matter what way you play. You want to go fast or slow or a lot of movement, however you want to do it, our defense will be ready because they see it every day.
100%. Now, a lot of hype around Ryan Williams, a lot of hype around Caleb Odom, but a name that one particular that we heard about, Noah Carter, making the pick 6. That outside linebacker room, man. When you have the type of talent in front of Noah Carter, like the likes of Q Robinson, Keanu Colt, Quay Rusar, Yanzi Pierre, guys like that coming off the bench. You're talking about, even Hunter Osborne, getting some flex at the defensive end position. I kind of fear for the rest of college football, knowing that you got young guys. That first 4 weeks, we're going to see a lot of flashes. We're going to get an opportunity to see a lot of these guys get out there and get some live game experience. Knowing that, at any time, because most of those guys probably going to get redshirted just for numbers reasons, playing it smart. Knowing that at any time, if Alabama loses anything in that front 7, there's no drop off. You're literally going to have to lose 7 guys before you see any type of. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yep, I agree. And talking about Noah Carter, I remember you made a great. We were watching some of his high school film. We were recruiting and stuff. Some of the crazy catches he would make it, wide receiver, tight end, whatever.
Translate.
So him out on the outside linebacker, he's dropped back in coverage. He gonna pick you, man. He ain't gonna drop the ball, and then he's gonna take it to the house.
Greg, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but when I talked about Noah Carter as athleticism, I can't talk because this juice is so good, y'all. Shout out to Everfresh Green Apple. I know y'all can't see it because I got the green screen, but this Everfresh, I don't know if y'all ever drink this stuff. It really tastes like they took green apples and somehow liquidized it, right? And added some food color. It's so good. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but my mouth is watering.
Right there.
It's good. That's
going to be a sponsorship.
Sponsorship
right there.
Sponsorship, Evergreen. If you're looking to sponsor somebody, I drink your juice. I'm hooked. But Greg, I'm looking at some of these rankings with the confidence level, man. Take the next 2 minutes to kind of really expound as far as your where you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, your confidence level and what these young guys are going to be able to bring. I know we kind of touched on a few, but just expound on that confidence level, man.
Oh, I think we're going to be fine with those guys, at least a 9.
Okay.
I do. I really feel like the ones that are going to play, can't give them a 10 because they're still freshmen or whatever. But I'll give them a 9. And some of them are going to be, they're going to really show out. Just like Saban always had a couple, 2 or 3 of those guys. You had to have freshmen because we always had everybody go pro early. So I think it's just going to keep carrying the torch. We're going to have 2 or 3. Everybody knows, don't go to Alabama. You'll never play. But we always have true freshmen that play every year on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
It doesn't matter because we have too many. Because we're NFLU. Everybody goes pro early, so we have spots. And we get 5 stars, and they play. I think that's one reason that we attract recruits, because if you're a 5-star and you're good, whatever, if you're good enough, we're going to put you in the game. We're going to put you in the game, and you're going to perform. So I feel great about it. I think that class is great. And here you go, Auburn. I want to tell you this, Auburn. This, you're talking all this smack about in-state and all this stuff. We've already talked about it. But if Ryan Williams came out early, he'd be the number 1 player in the state and in the nation. So put that in your pocket, smoke it. And he's on our team, and he's going to start. And some of that bull junk they were talking about, their wide receivers down there, they're going to be as good as LSU's were in 19. I go, you nuts.
Hey, I will say this: they're
going to be good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying they don't have a Joe Burrow.
They don't, and they won't recruit one either. As long as Hugh Freeze is there, but
he's never had a good quarterback.
Never developed a quarterback. Never has developed quarterback. Right. But Greg, give
I
people.
got a lot of confidence.
Get the people your thought. I mean, your last thought, man, and then we're gonna open the phone line up. I think I missed 2 phone calls. People want to talk now,
I got you.
so we're gonna give them a chance to talk. But Greg, you definitely. We got 4 quarter calling segment in about 25 minutes, so definitely be ready to call back in, bro.
Oh, I can. I want to encourage everybody the regular listeners, please call in. I know we have 3 or 4, our usual guys or gals, but please call in. Coach Smook is good to you. If you're scared, he will pamper you, give you a little pat on the back, and he's gonna make it smooth, and you're gonna feel so comfortable. You don't need to get nervous. He'll take care of you. I want everybody to call in because I like listening to everybody. I feel like as long as we don't get any injuries, I don't want we cannot have Booker, Robinson cannot get hurt. They can't.
Yes.
They cannot get hurt. And we got our tackles are got to get better, and I think they will. Offense is going to be juiced. We're going to be scoring 40, 45 a game.
Easy.
And I think our defense will come along. We'll start getting some interceptions, some fumbles, some sacks, and stuff. So, I'm sorry, people, but they handed it off to another good coach, and he's got great coaches, and the A is the A. That's all I got to say.
That's all you got to say, man. Roll Tide, Greg. Be talking to you later, hopefully, brother.
All right, no problem.
Yes,
Enjoy
sir.
the show.
Yes, sir, man. Greg always coming through with the heat, y'all. Call line is open, 334-625-1121. Looks like we're going to have time for one more before we go to our last segment. Go ahead and call in 334-625-1121. Again, 334-625-1121. Y'all, we moving. We cooking with hot grease. And you know what's crazy? My manager said he was proud of me, so I'm going to keep it up. I like making people proud, man. I ain't even going to lie.
Call from
Uncle Jerry.
Uncle Jay, what's up? You are on the line. How you feeling tonight, Uncle Jay?
What's up, nephew?
Man, you already know how I'm doing, Unc. It's all motion this way. It's all motion this way, Unc.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, ready for this season to start. I've been watching, tidbits of clips here and there. I'm excited about it, and I'm giving them about an 8.5. It was I think we're going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
To include a lot of Bama fans, they're going to be surprised at how well this team is going to do. I like the concept of going a little bit deep. We got so much talent. You might as well try to give them a little bit of dab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, you got some of them that you're going to end up redshirting because we got so many. But the thing is I love the fact that we got so much depth that we can reach down in there, and that kind of makes it a little hard for another team to plan on how they're going to play us because we got so much depth. They looking at our couple of players, and then you bring 2 or 3 more players in on that same position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna make it complicated for them. And I think these guys are really coming around. I really do. From the spring to now, they look a whole lot better.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
physically.
You're getting a lot of compliments from the coaches, and I know we got some good coaches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, when you hearing these players that we were talking earlier about, I don't know if they're gonna get any playing time, and now you're hearing their name being called and mentioned, frequently. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's what excites me.
Yep.
I'm ready to see them get out there and put it on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Uncle Jay. Real quick before you continue. So this is, what I feel like this staff is really keen and focused on because they know they have a wealth of talent. They're not just going with the traditional, hey, we got to go with experience. We don't know what we got. They are great talent evaluators, not just developers, but they evaluate good talent. They bring in guys that they know that they can develop. So if they're that confident right now and they're giving these 24 guys opportunities to showcase themselves and get this type of exposure this early going into the season and they're not being quiet about it, you know what that's doing for recruiting? When you're talking about the 26 class, 27 class, the 28 class, you're not just recruiting for the 25 class when you do things like that. You're recruiting for the 26 and the 27 class. These kids are starting to do their research, and it's not going to be I can't go to Alabama and have a chance to play because they stack with talent. No, if I'm talented, I'm gonna have an opportunity to put myself out there and compete, and that's what's happened. And you're absolutely right about the transition of these freshman guys coming in and getting the opportunity to play early. We are learning this staff just as much as the players are. So yes, we're being desavionized. So all of my takes from April, throw them out the window. That's all speculation. This is what we get to work on now. So next year, this time, we know what to expect. This is what I love about having a new era of football. This is a breath of fresh air, Uncle Jay. Continue, man. You got about 3 more minutes.
Okay, exactly. I mean, that's exactly what I was going to say. I'm excited about these guys that were really everybody thought they weren't going to get on the field. Now we're going to see them on the field, you know. And when you kind of took my thunder, because I was going to say these guys are 27 and 28. When they start seeing these freshmen getting opportunities, they're going to say, oh man, they've been lying about Alabama, because they said if you go to Alabama, you ain't gonna get to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when they see these guys playing, it's all about competing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come here with a desire to compete and earn the right to be on the field, and you'll get on the field.
Right.
That's the way I look at it. And I think we're gonna see some stars this year that we had no clue that was gonna shine. Watch what I tell you. Mark my word. We're gonna have some of those guys, those very freshmen, they're going to find a way to get on the field even more than what we think they will. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's basically my spit on that. Hey, don't forget to check on those shirts for me. But anyway, I want to say, as usual, want to let everybody out there know I love you, AAA family. And I can't wait to get to see you guys.
Right. Hey, check this out. So I hope y'all seen the AK Deer tweet from about 3 hours ago. Him posting that elephant emoji. I guarantee you, reports of Ryan Williams coming out, Caleb Odom coming out, Daniel Hill, Kevin Riley, all these freshmen. I guarantee you, AK Deer is sitting in the back saying, "Okay, now I ain't got to waste no more time. They not playing." I mean, they letting freshmen talk to the media, guys. This is something that we have never seen before as a Bama fan base. So Uncle Jay, I'm right there with you. I think my confidence level, I'm gonna go out on a limb. You said 8.5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 9.5. I just need to see one thing. I just need to see them when we start this, when we kick off against West Kentucky. What I would love to see is when I look at the kickoff team or the kickoff return team, I don't want to see nothing but red shirt freshmen and freshmen out there on that field. That's what I would love to see. Red shirt freshmen, sophomore, 2 sophomores, those guys with their second year on the field, their first year. That's what I want to see.
I'm giving an 8.5, but I'm hoping for better. That's I'm optimistic, but I'm just being cautious. That's why I'm giving them an 8.5.
Yeah,
just being cautious.
Yeah,
like
I feel you. I feel you. You know me, I'm a gambler. I bet it all. I don't care.
I'm a gambler too, but I just want to see the first game. I might call you in and say, okay, now I'm ready to move it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I know we got the talent. I just want to see them get on the field, and I don't care who they play first.
Yeah.
I want to see these freshmen get an opportunity to get out there on the field, like you said, on that special teams.
Yep.
And go out there and show that they mean business, and that's what's gonna set the stage for them getting more playing time when they go out there and do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying, on that kickoff team, or run, one of them run back even 20, 30 yards. It's gonna be a plus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm looking forward to. I'm ready for kickoff. That's all I gotta say. I'm ready for kickoff. But hey, don't forget to check on those shirts for me, because I ordered 2 shirts and
I already fixed it. I already fixed it.
I was so excited. I was so excited, nephew. So I didn't even look at the sizes, and I was like, damn, I ordered them shirts, and I don't even remember checking the size. But anyway, I'm glad you caught it for me. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here so somebody else can get on, man.
For sure,
I
for
don't wanna-
sure, Uncle Jay. You know, hey, when we get you on, I'm gonna always let you know. You know, when we get into it. But you was saying you was dropping some gems as always, so we appreciate it, Uncle Jay. And you know, fourth quarter calling segment coming in about 8 minutes. So if you want to call in, and we got to get a rant. I know I want to hear some heat tonight. The AP Top 25 poll. I think everybody's kind of satisfied with that. Other than, you know, Oregon being ahead of us, I think that's a question mark. Any trash talk? We ain't had much trash talk across the social sites as much these past couple of days, but I'm pretty sure somebody's seen something, and we'll hear about it in the fourth quarter calling segment.
All that is you know, that's just lighting our fire. That's all that is.
I love it. I love it.
I love it to where they underestimate us, and then we come back and prove them wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important thing, is that we will do that. I'm not going to say we will prove them wrong.
Facts.
I mean, I'm looking for no more than one loss this year. That's all. And I don't want one loss, but I'm saying we could trip up somewhere in one of those away games, like Tennessee or somewhere like that. And God, please don't let it be Tennessee.
Lord,
you know that's one team that I can't stand.
Uncle Jay,
I mean,
don't even talk like that, please.
There's one other team that I hate worse than Tennessee, and that's Auburn.
Yeah.
Okay. And then LSU coming in a close third.
So, right on the heels. Anyway, right on the heels.
They're right on the heels. They better not slow down, else they'll be right there.
Right.
But I don't like losing to Tennessee. No way.
No, sir.
But that could be that game if we don't be careful.
Yep.
And we definitely don't want Oklahoma to walk in the first year and beat us. I couldn't stand that. Y'all probably would have to be sending me some flowers to the hospital, because I'm going to get sick.
You and me, because the trash I've been talking to Jason Watkins over there on Hall of Fame Coaches. We can't lose to Oklahoma. We can't lose to Oklahoma. I'm gonna have to walk around with my foot in my mouth for the next two weeks or the next year until we see him again, because he ain't gonna let it go. I still think Oklahoma gonna be 6-6 since he want to talk trash. But Uncle Jay, let me get to the last segment, man. I can't wait to have you call back in. Appreciate you.
All right, bro. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, Uncle. All love, man. Yeah, man. Y'all, phone call segments are cooking. I want y'all to listen to what Greg said. Greg said, I'm going to take care of y'all. I'm going to take care of y'all. Some of y'all are scared to be on this phone for 5-7 minutes. You don't have to be on the phone for 5 to 7 minutes. And I'm not going to let you just get on here. If you don't carry on a good conversation, or you just can't keep going, I'm going to ask you questions. I want to talk to you. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm prepared to deal with both type of callers. A talker caller, person that's just going to be real heavy on the talking, and then somebody that's light. I know how to create conversation. Y'all talk to me all day in this chat. So don't be scared. I'm going to take care of you. I want some of my people to call in. I want to hear from Carlos. What up, Carlos? Hey, Carlos, a.k.a. Los. That's my guy. Carlos, I'm getting on Warzone after the live, bro. Let's do a Warzone stream. We ain't played. Let's catch up, bro. And look, he coming in talking about LSU. I think, Carlos, your daughter go to LSU, right? And me and Carlos, we go at it every year since we met. Probably going on 4 years since we known each other now. Got met through the gaming community. Good guy, man. Carlos is a clown, though, man. He's a clown. He's one of those players, you watch him play, you like, Carlos, what in the world is you doing? And he will have you crying, laughing the whole time. Hey, mommy. Look, she said, hey, my handsome son, Coach Smook, even though you need a fresh hairdo and shave, I'm proud of your grind, and I'm in love with the merch. AAA, fam. Listen, she is not lying. But the thing is, mama, we not shaving until kickoff. And y'all, I got a surprise. I might have a surprise for y'all on kickoff. I might have a surprise for y'all on kickoff. Something different. Something different. I might have a surprise. But y'all, we didn't make it to fan day to get autographs on the football, but I've done something special. I went the extra mile. And we will have some signatures before the kickoff against the Alabama versus Georgia game. But I also thought about something, y'all, and I want the community to vote on this as I go and close the poll out. What was that poll we had earlier? Let me go close it. Never closed the poll. So when we had the preseason rankings, we had 55 54% said no, they don't agree with it. 45% said yes. So about almost in the middle. And I agree with majority of it. I'll say that. It's like 5 teams out of the top 25 that I don't see why they're ranked where they're at. And then it's like 3 that shouldn't be in the top 25. So that's where I'm at with it. Let me pull this out right here. Dang, I just lost my train of thought. What was I talking about, y'all? I forgot what I was talking about. Let me scroll up. I read something and it made me think of that. What did I read and it made me think of that? I can't remember. I done lost my train of thought, y'all. I was about to post something out. If somebody remember, I'll look in the comments. But last topic of the night, y'all. Alabama will reality or reach, y'all. We got a reality or reach segment. Yeah, Keith, I forgot what poll I was gonna put in. I forgot what I was gonna pull out. I forgot. But we got some reality or reach. We ain't did this in a while, y'all. We haven't did this in a while. And this is gonna be this is not gonna be a fourth quarter calling segment. This is just gonna be something to think about and comment. We'll drop. Oh, that's what it was. I had to put the reality or reach poll in there. Reality or reach. And some real fun ones. Some hypotheticals. Poll in the chat. Reality to reach. Two freshmen will catch a TD week 1 versus Western Kentucky. 2 freshmen. It didn't say freshman wide receivers. 2 freshmen will catch a touchdown versus West Kentucky week 1. Reality or reach. 2 freshmen. So we're talking about score projections, right? And I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do 2 of these, right? Before we open up the phone call lines for our 10-minute fourth quarter calling segment. 2 freshmen will have a touchdown. My score prediction for week 1 versus Western Kentucky, I said the score was gonna be 59. I said 59 to 14 or something like that. 59 points. That means a defensive touchdown. That's 6 points. That's 7, right? Talking about 3 passing touchdowns from Jalen Miro, a rushing touchdown. That's 28, right? You got 30. What's that? 3 passing. That's 28. Then you got a rushing touchdown, right? From Miro, right? That's 35. And then you're going to get Ty Simpson in the game, right? Second string, third quarter. Ty Simpson probably going to throw a touchdown. Running backs in that game, right? They're going to get a lot of carries once the second group gets in. Towards the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter, when Austin Mack gets in, I guarantee you he will get up to 5 pass plays. And if Dylan Lonergan gets in, they will try to get him 5 dropbacks. They will try to do that. Those guys will get opportunities to sling the ball around. And Austin Mack, Dylan Lonergan, they're going to have the likes of Ryan Williams, Caleb Odom, Rico Scott, Amari Jefferson, Bubba Hampton, Cole Adams. All of these guys are relief players. They're going to have those guys available going against Western Kentucky's probably second string. With an offensive line that's ready. So, to me, if I had to pick right now, who would be if I had to say reality to reach, I think that's a reality. Run it up in the chat, in the polls, and we'll get to the results here in 1 minute. 1 minute. You got 1 minute. Shout out to my mother, Mama Hines, Mama Smook in here with the $10 super chat. She says she ready for kickoff too. Roll, Tide, roll. Mama, appreciate you for the $10 super chat and for becoming a co-sponsor of today's stream. We've knocked out our co-sponsor goal. We had 3. Our goal was 3. I think today we've hit the goal. We've knocked it out the park. Let me count. Mama Smook being in there. She's embraced her little nickname too. Y'all done gave her a whole nickname, Mama Smook. That's crazy. She didn't embrace it. Oh man. Fourth quarter calling segment coming up, y'all. Fourth quarter calling segment coming up. But how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 co-sponsors of today's stream. Don't forget all green super chats, Venmos, PayPal. Let me check. Oh, y'all been letting me do the stream. I ain't even got the other phone with the what's call it stuff on there. Please don't beat me up. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm big on acknowledging y'all for supporting. Hold on. Okay, they said they don't want a Cash App shout out. They said they put the quiet emoji, said don't tell nobody. I don't know if you're playing or not, but I won't say your name just for that. Here we go. Yeah. Boom. Shout out to War Within Clothing, man. They reached out. We're in talks, man. We might have an opportunity here for some apparel. They advocate for men's mental health. So y'all know I'm huge on that, especially with my transition, what I'm going through right now. It's ups and downs, but we got to support each other. All green super chats, five gifted memberships, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and all green super chats will be recognized as stream co-sponsors, right? Stream sponsors tonight. Final take today before we jump to the fourth quarter calling segment. And we're doing reality to reach. But my final take is I really think now with after this scrimmage, hearing the reports, looking at mirrors, I think a lot of college football, and I don't have a banner at the bottom because I'm gonna edit this. I think a lot of college football today, and I'm gonna turn the beat off too. Let me turn the beat off, and then we're gonna do a cut. Y'all help me do a cut. 5-minute cut right here, y'all. As we let the reality reach dial up. Can y'all help me do a cut? Can I get some fire emojis in the chat right now? Matt Farm said Bama 11-1, Bama 12-0. Austin Mack probably throw a TD. Yeah, I'm right there with you. 54-13, Bama over West Kentucky. I'm right there with you. All right, let's do a cut. Right here. I got goofball with the fire emoji in the chat. Roll Tide AAA family just got out of band practice and checking in. Yo, Jordan, right before we do this cut, man, how's it going? I wish I could. Jordan, can I send you a link? Can you do a quick interview? Or we'll do it tomorrow. I want to do an interview for you with you. Let us know how or you can call in. Jordan. You want to call in? Jordan, if you want to call in, let me know. We'll do an interview with you about band camp. Tell us about the $1 Million Band first day. Or I think this is your second day, right? Today's your second day, first day. What day is it, man? All right. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Fire emojis in the chat. Much love. I love it. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all running it up. So check this out. So what we're doing is, this is my thoughts on this season. Alabama can be a 12-0 team, right? Alabama, I really believe this will be a year like 2009. Somebody made a reference about last time Alabama was ranked number 5 was 2009. Y'all remember what happened in 2009? Was that the undefeated season or was it 2010 was undefeated? I can't remember under Coach Saban. But 2009, no, it was 2010 that we were undefeated. 2010. But 2009, that year, we came in number 5. Yeah, I remember how that season started off, defensive dominance. Offense started coming along, right? We relied on the run game. I think this is going to be another version of that. Just this time is just going to be a more so an offensive spark team. Not offensive led, but offensive spark team. I think games will be won. I think it was 09 undefeated. Okay. So when I be thinking like, right, I always think about the end of the season, and the end of the season was in 2010. That's why. So I think backwards. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm looking at it like this, y'all. Look at what Alabama is returning on offense. You go, you get the number 1 ranked center, number 1 rated center in college football. You bring him to an offensive line where if you look at a lot of the problems last season, Alabama's problems came from the offensive line, the interior offensive line, primarily the center, not being able to hold his own, first of all, because Seth McLaughlin got whooped a lot, but just not snapping. You fix that. That's a big step in advancing your offense as a whole, because now your quarterback has time to really dissect the defense post snap when he's dropping back, when he should be able to catch the ball and get his head up in a 0.3, 0.7 split second type motion. He's not wasting 1.3 seconds trying to get his eyes downfield, trying to catch the ball. That's number 1. Number 2,
You got a room of defensive linemen. Everybody know that the trenches matter. You got to experience offensive line, young talent at tackle with looking for me. But on the other side, defensively, you want to help your defensive backs grow into a new scheme. Have a deep, talented defensive line. Have a front seven where your edge linebackers and your rushers, your pass rusher specialists, and your inside linebackers are your smartest guys on the field. Have a group of safeties that carry the most experience on your roster and have played some meaningful ball in their career, right? Have a safety like Malachi Moore and watch how quick those perimeter guys are able to flourish because they don't have to worry about doing all the extra stuff. They get to go out there and do what they do best, and that's man lock defense. Big DB, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 185, 190, 205. Big DBs, man. Big DBs. So you look at how this team is shaping up, and my projection for this team this year is 12-0. I really feel like Alabama is going to go 12-0. Georgia fans, I know you probably laughing. You probably think I'm crazy. You probably think I got my Bama goggles on. Listen, I got Bama shades. I wear them. I like to wear them during the season. You know what I'm saying? I like to wear them. You get what I'm saying? I like to wear them. I just got them for spring ball. But my thing is, when I'm talking football, I'm talking real skill sets. And if you're telling me that Georgia is equipped to stop a more advanced, a better, improved Jalen Milroe after what you all did, what you all showcased in the SEC championship last season, and by the time we see you all, he will be just beginning to hit his stride. He will be just beginning to hit his stride. Just beginning. His Heisman campaign will start with Georgia. And it might end with Georgia in the SEC championship again. That's how this season is going to go. So for all the haters out there that think that we just talking, that we just being fanboys, that we Bama goggles, all this bull crap, just turn on the film. Turn on the film. Our Bama team on A-Day could have beat half the country, could have whooped half the SEC. If we had to suit up after spring ball, 2 weeks after spring ball, we're whooping everybody in the SEC. Georgia might be the only team that give us a problem because they look like Georgia. They just look like Georgia. They don't look better. They just look like Georgia. Right? So, I want y'all to think about that. Before everybody start getting hyped, before everybody start thinking that this is one of them things where, you know, teams are just going to come in and because Coach Saban is gone, Alabama's no longer Bama, you lost your mind. You lost your mind. And just like my boy Jay the Goat say, Bama fans, it's no longer to be quiet. It's no longer time to be quiet. Bama fans, it is no more time to be quiet. Let it hang. Put it in their face. If you talking now, you can sit with me. If you talking now, don't wait till the season starts and we 6-0 to start talking. Talk with me now, so you can sit with me when we enjoying the fruits of our labor as the fans, believing. We had to fight through that transition. But let's jump in the chat, y'all. Let's jump in the chat. That was my little rant. Saban built the dynasty. Oh, dang, I went to the doggone wrong screen. It said Saban built the dynasty to last. Haters will see soon, 100%. And he gave the keys to the, man. I don't even think we got to keep reiterating that. I don't think we got to keep reiterating. I think everybody in college football is starting to see now what Kalen DeBoer is capable of. I think they already knew. So, listen. Last break. We're going to run all the infomercials, everything. When we come back, we're going to make an announcement. We're going to close out the poll, and then we're going to do a fourth quarter calling segment, and then that'll be the end of our show. All right? Don't forget, fourth quarter calling segment is brought to you by the AAA family. Don't forget to go get your merch, y'all. Don't forget to get your merch. We're going to run everything. Here's how you become a member of the AAA family. And then after that, this is how you go find your merch, and then we'll talk about our announcement for our event, the Coach Smook Tailgate. A party hosted by the Tailgate Party Committee. So, without further ado, check this out. Thank you for becoming a member, and then go get your merch. Here you go. Let me find the right video. I almost clicked the wrong one. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing. And we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Did somebody say put me in the game? The time has finally come. Here at the Coach Smook Network, we are officially launching our first merchandise line. We will have a lineup of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies available, with more items to come in the future. The way you can find these items is by simply going to the YouTube page, clicking on the links, and you will see the Coach Smook Network merchandise link below. Or during our live stream, type in the chat !merch, and you will see the link come up. And from that website, you can purchase all the variety of merchandise that we have available. So between now and August 31st, you will have a chance to receive a 15% discount on all merchandise available. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until it gets close to the end. Coach Smook Network is growing fast, and I'm glad to be a part of what we're building here. Thank you for your support, and go get your merch, man.
Yeah, let's go, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Shout out to my brother Kangaroo Black pulling up. Man, listen, this is why I can't wait till we collab again. Friday, I don't think it's this Friday. It's gonna be a Friday before we kick off, y'all. My brother Kangaroo Black pulling up. Bama going balls deep all year. Balls deep. I don't know, figuratively, physically. I've seen the highlights, y'all. I've seen the action. I've seen it. I watched it. I mean, we got 3 quarterbacks that can really let it rip. Like I'm not being a Todd Simpson hater. We got 3 quarterbacks that can really let it rip. We really do. Seriously, we do. But without further ado, y'all, 2 more announcements before we get into it. Shout out to our sponsors: Diamond Sports Group, D1 Savages, Twin City Outlaws, Russell County Middle School, and Lord Jesus, it's so many of them. Lord, D1 Savages and the Lab in Phoenix City, Alabama, man. Appreciate y'all for becoming sponsors of the Coach Smook Network, man. All representing youth superstars of today, bringing exposure to the youth superstars of today. The ones that's getting overlooked, the ones that's putting in the work but not getting the rivals love. They're not getting the 247 love. They're not getting the on-3 love. That's what we're working on. So if you're supporting that agenda, continue to support the Coach Smook Network. We're the ones doing it. We're doing it out here. Here we go, man. What I've been waiting on. This is what I've been waiting on, y'all. I can't even lie. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah. See, because a lot of fans outside of Alabama Nation, they get to talking crazy. They get to talking out the side of their neck and not be like, hey, what the heck? Give me some respect before I have to go and send a text. And let's go upside your neck. Pause. I don't know if that was supposed to be a pause. But fourth quarter calling segment brought to you by yours truly, the AAA fam, y'all. This fourth quarter calling segment is brought to you by the AAA fam. Listen, we will open the phone lines in 3, 2, 1. The phone lines are now open. 334-625-1121. Call in, say your name, and let it go, man. Let it rip. Let it rip. I'm telling y'all right now, let it rip. Let it rip. I want to hear what you got to say. My boy Trent Gibbons showing up on the Twitter side. Trent, come check in on the YouTube side. If you going to the Bama-Georgia game, I got a free ticket for you to our tailgate party. If you come in and check in right now on the YouTube side, subscribe, show some love. Even if you already subscribed, drop a comment. Trent, if you show up to the YouTube right now, I got you. We got our first phone call with the fourth quarter calling segment.
Put me in the game, Coach.
Y'all know who it
To
is,
accept,
Zach.
Press 1.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game, fourth quarter calling segment. Go ahead, let it rip, spit, do whatever you got to do. Let the people hear what you got to say, Zach. What's up?
To the Georgia fans.
Uh-oh.
Y'all think last year was a butt whooping? Just wait until this year. Y'all struggled with this style of offense last year when y'all played Auburn. And Auburn didn't have as good of a quarterback as what Jalen Milroe is. And Milroe has a way better arm than Peyton Thorne. Better legs, more speed, more talent around him. A better running back room. And y'all think y'all are going to come in with this rinky-dink secondary that y'all are praising and going to stop Alabama? I don't think so. I don't see it. I see a blowout. And then if y'all ain't careful, y'all might have 2 or 3 other losses. So I'm just saying, you better focus on what's in front of you and not focus on Focus on what's in front of you and not just focus on Alabama, because y'all got Clemson week 1. Yeah, okay, Clemson hasn't been Clemson since, 2018 or whenever. But Clemson still ain't no slouch. You got to come in prepared for Clemson. You know, y'all can't be focusing on us and overlook Clemson, because Clemson will whoop that.
Hey, you got 20 seconds, Zach. Go ahead and burn it out, baby.
Because Clemson's going to put belt to ass.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. It ain't going to be pretty. Roll Tide, everybody. I'll see y'all in
Yeah, Zach, listen. Hey, so for everybody that's new to the show, when you start hearing that beat, when you start hearing that tone right there, what is it called? The flat line, the EKG sound, whatever it's called, the heart monitor, that means your time running up. We got another caller here for the fourth quarter calling segment. Who we got on the line, man?
Keith, put me in the game, Coach.
To accept, press 1. To send
Did I hear that right? Is that Keith trying to get in the game?
Yes.
What's up, Keith, man? Welcome to the show, man. You in the game. Go ahead and talk your stuff, man. You got 2 minutes, man. Welcome to the Calling Live, my boy, Keith.
What's up, Smook?
Man, that much, man. You know what? I ain't even going to start your 2 minutes yet. This your first time calling in on the Coach Smook Network, right?
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, that's right.
This is Keith Holgren in the chat, right?
Yep. That's me.
So, y'all, in the chat, stop asking him, is he Keith Holcomb from Bama 2000?
No, I ain't that Keith Holcomb.
Go.
I was here first, though, Spoon.
You was. I
was here first.
Keith, we established this. I think when I was on the Bama Standard, I think we established this 2 years ago now, right? When you came in the chat, and those panelists would refuse. They just refused to read. They just refused to read. We asked you 3 times you said no, and they just kept every time for like 3 months straight. They kept saying, "We got Keith Holcomb," and I kept saying, "That's not Keith. That's Keith."
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, man. You got your time. This is this fourth quarter calling segment.
Yeah, back in elementary school, man, me and all my friends always said, "Man, we're gonna play for Alabama. We're gonna play for Alabama." Well, I finally got on the field, but it just wasn't me.
That's what's up, man. Well, Keith, fourth quarter calling segment. This is how it works, man. You call in, you say your name. Usually, I just tell you go ahead and talk your stuff, what's on your heart. You get 2 minutes to just let it rip. It's no restraints. You know, we try to limit the cussing a little bit. You know, we got kids that watch, my nieces and stuff, they watch. But other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? Talk your stuff. Talk your stuff. This is Bama football. We stand on and we had fans last week call in that wasn't representing Bama. So it's a good segment. Go ahead, man. Tell me what's on your mind.
Yeah, man. We was talking about 09 a little bit earlier. Man, this team is giving me 08, 09 vibes. I think we're gonna bust some heads this year, Smook.
I'm right there with you, Keith. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. Keith, when you hear the fans, Kalen DeBoer wasn't gonna be able to recruit, all of that stuff. Give me a rundown, give me your feels, and then give me a synopsis of what this season looks like to you under Kalen DeBoer and his new staff.
Yeah, I could see 11-1, possibly 12-0. You know, it's crazy. I was watching the national title game and was watching DeBoer, and I thought to myself then, I said, man, if Saban retired, I said, I'd love to have DeBoer as a head coach, and it's crazy how it worked out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Last thought. Freshmen everywhere on the field. Who are you looking for? Who you excited about? And then let the people know how much you love them, man. And we're gonna get out of here with another phone call.
Man, it's got to be Hollywood. I think he's gonna get his this year, buddy.
I really do. I think he's gonna end up in the he's gonna have a year kind of like those freshmen had the Rideouts guy. I think him, Caleb Odom, we might see an emergence from Bubba Hampton late in the year, and Daniel Hill. I think those 4 guys, freshman wise, will end up having a late season impact going into conference championship play up into the playoffs. Those guys will start having a crazy huge impact, more so not just rotational guys, but actually guys you got to scheme for and watch for. Greg, you got 20 seconds, man. Talk to us. What's up? Talk to the people. What we gonna hear from Greg the rest of this season?
Oh man, I think it's gonna be a good year.
It's
gonna be a good year.
That's what's up, Greg. Well, appreciate you for calling in on the Coach Smook fourth quarter calling segment, man. Call in anytime and roll tide, man. Appreciate your support too, my guy. I keep saying Greg. Did I say Greg Keith?
Oh, you good.
My fault, Keith. I'm talking about Greg because
you good.
I thought I saw Greg's number, missed phone call for Greg, and I know I got to get my boys in on the fourth quarter calling segment. But Keith, appreciate you for calling in, my guy. 100%, man. Continue to support. And y'all remember, this is not Keith Holcomb, former Alabama athlete. This the Uncle Keith. This Uncle Keith, all right? All right, man. Keith, roll tide, my guy.
Triple A fam, much love.
Yes, sir. Roll tide, man.
Roll tide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you calling in, man. That's what's up, y'all. Listen, Keith calling in. Y'all, you know what? That's how I know I'm doing good. I got Keith calling in. We got another caller on the line. Here we go.
Piano man, put me in the game, Coach.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo, Piano man, what's good, brother? You on the line. You already know what time it is, man. Talk your talk, Piano man.
Let me tell you something, man. Forget all the particulars. Man, all these folks be running around here hollering about Bama 5th. Man, you could put us at 13th. You saw what happened last year. Do I need to remind you? You knocked us down to 13th. So who I'm after right about now is University of South Florida. That's my problem. Them. They the one who started this foolishness. And, you know, we won the game, but the writers wasn't satisfied till you thought you were going to take us out of our misery. And we ended up being your biggest nightmare. So come that second game, USF, man, all I'm going to tell you, like Snoop Dogg said, you got it coming. You got it coming. we gonna take you on out. We're gonna take you on out. So Smook, you're addressing everything, brother. Freshmen all over the place. They may be freshmen, but they playing like seniors.
Go ahead,
and
take
they
them to
think
church.
like that.
Take them to
They
church.
making it happen for us, brother. They making it happen.
Take them to church.
They hungry. They hungry, bro. They hungry.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you is that they hungry.
They hungry.
And that's what we want.
If
So,
you
Smook,
Piano Man,
I'm gonna be sitting with you from week one, from day one. Me and you gonna be sitting right there. Bino and the rest of us, we gonna sit right there. And when everybody come to us saying, "Can we join you?" We're gonna say, "Nope, we know you not." Because when we told you to join us, you wouldn't do it because you were skeptical. Bama 12-0. I'm Piano Man, and I'm out.
Yes, sir. Listen, Piano Man.
Go.
Hey, if you could give when you talking about they hungry, we got about 45 seconds. When you was talking about, can you give us a sermon on how hungry these jokers is right now, this Bama team?
Can I ask you, let me put it to you in the form of a question. How bad do you want it?
Oh, Lord.
How hungry are you? These cats are hungry. For Ryan Williams to skip a whole senior year of high school, that's how hungry you are. For Noah Carter to reroute what he wanted to be and come from one end of the United States to the other, that's how hungry you are. Let me show you something else how hungry.
Come on.
Hayden Proctor came to himself, was way in Iowa somewhere, then suited up with the team and said, "This ain't home. This ain't what I'm recognizing. This ain't what I'm used to. Let me get myself back home." That's called hunger, folks. That's what hunger looks like. Hunger looks like that you don't want to be somewhere else, but you want to go back to where the place of the championships are.
Yes.
That's called hunger.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, man, preacher man. He done took us on there, y'all. He done took us on here. The doors of the community is open. The doors to the Tide Nation is open. Piano Man, I appreciate you, man. Roll Tide, big brother.
Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, y'all already know when Piano Man come in, and we got to get the word from the football Jesus. You know, you got church Jesus, then you got football Jesus. He bring the word from football Jesus. So y'all better start listening to Piano Man. We got time for two more, man. Two more. Fourth quarter calling segment calls. The line is open 334-625-1121. Call in, say your name. Tell us what you're saying. Tell us what you're talking about. Tell us what you're feeling. You got two more. We got a space for two more. I seen we missed 334. We missed a 334 number. We missed another number. Y'all call in. We got time for two more. We got time for two more. While we're waiting, our fourth quarter calling segments are starting to pick up, and people are starting to. We're not just talking trash. We speaking realistic facts. It's like we get to the point where you get tired of addressing stuff, right? On like the slight side, taking the high road. Sometimes you gotta stoop down. We got another call in, 256 calling on the line.
Call from.
This is Greg. Put me in the game, coach.
Yes, sir. Greg, you already know what time it is. Greg is in the game.
Sir,
Talk
brother.
your stuff, Greg.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to talk some stuff right now. That AP rankings came out today. I'm really pissed off that we're fifth. Oregon ain't no way they're better than we are. Ain't no freaking way. And honestly, I don't even know if we shouldn't be number 2 or 3, but that's okay. We should at least be number 4 or 3. Oregon getting way too much respect, and I'm sick of that. I'm sick of Georgia. Here's what's going to happen. If we win, I know we're going to go 3-0, and if we beat beat Georgia on that fourth game, we're going to be number 1 in the country. Everybody's going to be going, "Oh, my God, they did it again." Auburn going to be crying. Tennessee going to be crying. LSU going to be crying. We're going to have a number 1 ranking right off the bat. I mean, early. It's going to be early.
1 minute. Burn it in, brother. 1 minute.
Yep, I got you. Texas, stanky orange mess. You ain't gonna do nothing. Georgia, Georgia gonna lose 3 games. I'm gonna tell you. In fact, I think Clemson's gonna beat them the first game of the year. I can just feel it.
Yeah.
Clemson's got a little bit better. I just feel it. I don't know what it is. I think Georgia. I think they don't realize how easy they've had it the last years being in the East. They haven't had nothing. They haven't had to go on the road to play anybody tough because they've always had, Florida's even. They're big rivalry. And they're going to have to go on the road now. They're going to get beat by us. They're going to lose to Texas.
Right.
And they're going to lose to Clemson.
Right.
Mark it down. They can all kiss my.
Right. All right.
That's what's going to happen. That's what's
10
going to happen. I'm
seconds.
going to tell you right now.
10 seconds.
I'm hoping 12-0, but that's going to be hard. But I always see my rose-colored glasses roll tide roll.
My God, Greg killing. My God, Greg killing it, man. I love it, man. Fourth quarter calling segment done really turned into a thing, y'all. Shout out to everybody that called in for the fourth quarter calling segment. We ended up going right on our time, y'all. Thank y'all for participating, man. That time was hype. I ain't gonna lie. Piano Man bringing the heat. I want more people to start calling in. Be confident in who you are as a Bama fan, y'all. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, y'all, the Coach Smooth Lake Show, man. We're going to continue to grow this content. Keep on changing things up, y'all. Not changing it up, but we're going to keep adding to the show, making it better, making it more entertaining to watch, more interactive, bringing y'all in to interact more. That's what I'm about, community interaction. Y'all know how big that is. That means to me, how much that means to me, and how big that is for the show. Before we get out of here, one last announcement, y'all. One big announcement, and that is do not forget, Coach Smook VIP tailgate party hosted by the tailgate committee, the tailgate party committee. When I say this event is the one you do not want to miss, it's easy. Go find it. You can either type !event in the chat and get the link, or you can go to Eventbrite. Go and purchase your tickets. The ticket prices have changed. So if you didn't order your tickets before not last Friday before last, whatever day it was, the ticket prices have changed. We have 21 tickets. No, we have 19 tickets left. 19 tickets left. We have our own section, VIP section. I'm putting together a promo now tonight. We're going to edit that up, and we got another promo. We got a couple commercials with the sponsors and everything that we putting out. So y'all go check that out. Make sure you get your tickets to this event, y'all. It's going to be a banger, going to be a good time. We don't got to do nothing but show up, put our tent up, put our banner up, and that's what we're going to do. Y'all, we have the banner completed. I think y'all are going to love it. As a matter of fact, I will do a reveal tomorrow. And we're going to get that thing ordered so we can have it ready for the tailgate. And I also have some stickers. I'm going to get stickers made. The Coach Smook Network stickers with the trip authenticity above all, writing around it. I'm going to get some of those stickers made, and I'm going to just start sending them out to all the subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, for all the members of the network. So, and we'll carry them around, when we're out doing interviews with community supporters and all that. We'll do that while we're out. So don't forget to check out the merch. If you want to purchase your tickets for the tailgate party committee, there's that right there. If you want to join the membership, want to become a member of the AAA family, your link is there, right? Everybody, Trent Givens, appreciate you for pulling up. You all, congratulations. Everybody give it up for Trent Givens. He pulled up on Twitter, and I said, look, if you want to get a ticket to the Coach Smook tailgate party, pull up on YouTube. He came over, pulled up on YouTube. Trent, you know what'd be crazy? You know what'd be crazy? If not only did you subscribe, but you became a member. And enter yourself into the drawing for this autographed football, Alabama football that we're going to have at that game. So you want to have your chance to be a member, be in the drawing, become a member of the network, man. Click that link, join the channel. We got plenty of opportunities from $2.99 up to $49.99, I believe, to support the channel. Each level is going to have certain levels of access and perks. So check it out, man. Thank you for supporting. Y'all, we're here at the end of this show, and we're right here at our 2.5 hour mark. So with that being said, I ain't gonna hold y'all no much longer. Listen, I've had fun. My words of encouragement today, though. Listen, y'all remember last week I came on and I was telling y'all how much stuff I was going through, right? Words of encouragement. Wake up and fight again. If you wake up, fight again. Fight again, y'all. Fight again. If you wake up, if you get breath in your body, if you are able to use your limbs, if you're able to move around, wake up, get your butt out the door, get outside. I don't care if you ain't got no job to go to. If you need a job, go get out. Fight again. Go show somebody that you're willing to fight. Sometimes that's all it takes. So you got to show somebody that you're willing to fight for the right things. Fight for it. Wake up and fight. That's my encouragement to y'all. So tomorrow, wake up, go attack the day. This is our winning season. This is the 8th month of the year. Shout out to my pops. He'll be turning my pops will be 59 this year, y'all. And he don't look a day over. Y'all see him? That's him. That's literally how he looked yesterday. fresh bald head and everything at church. Clean. Shout out to him and my mom, man. They got elevated in their professions as pastors. They got elevated. They have their doctrines. They just got staff to be on the staff for one of the biblical colleges, one of the internationally known biblical colleges. So shout out to my parents, man. Clap it up for them. Let me find the applause. I definitely got to show them they love, man. They literally the reason why I am who I am today. So shout out to them. Congrats, mom and dad, Apostle Senator and Valencia Hines, my mom and dad. And shout out to my brother and sister, Michelle and Josh, artists, man, for rocking with the network. Everybody that's been going crazy supporting. I appreciate y'all. Listen, Carl, somebody's birthday. Your birthday was Saturday? Uh-oh. Y'all know what we got to do. Uh-oh. Hold up. You know what? Just because it's my boy, man. Just because it's my boy. We're gonna take Carl. We're gonna take Carl to the red room, y'all. We're gonna take Carl to the red room. All right. Carl. Listen up, brother. This from us. This is the red room. This where we record, we create magic, right? This is the vocal spot. So let me get in the studio mode, right? Let me get my shades real quick, and I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Everybody in the chat, hashtag happy birthday, Coach Carl. Coach Carl, this for you. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. And many more. I know. Don't get emotional, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta clap too loud. Y'all ain't gotta clap too loud. Don't get emotional. Don't get emotional. I know my voice. I sound like if Yolanda Adams, Jesus, and Fergie all got into some crazy thing and had a baby. You know, voice of an angel, all that. I've heard that my whole life. So don't get emotional. Tell Carl happy birthday. That's what y'all do. Okay, that's what y'all do. But without further ado, Carl, appreciate your support, my guy. I appreciate you, man. 100% continuing to support the network. Don't forget, man, reach out to me. I know you got practice and stuff. You got time. You got time. You got time. You cry. See? You see? Got him emotional. But y'all, let's get up out of here. Thank y'all for doing what y'all do here at the Coach Smook Network. I appreciate y'all 100%. Hey, catch us tomorrow. Tuesday. We'll be going live in the morning. I'm gonna be going live in the morning. We got an hour show in the morning, and then tomorrow evening, Under the Radar Recruits, y'all. Under the Radar Recruits. If you have recruits that you want to bring recognition to, submit them in the Discord. Tag me. Send it to my DM. We putting a roster together tomorrow. We'll announce the roster tomorrow morning at the end of our show of what players we're going to cover, and we'll do our show. But without further ado, y'all, I'm Coach Smook. Thank y'all. Shout out to the co-sponsors of tonight's stream: Trina, Dwight, Carla, Bino, Antoine, JB718, Goof, Greg, and none other than the woman, the queen herself, Mama Smook. Don't forget, y'all, as we close out. UA Tarwin, what's up for becoming a member? Y'all, hey, clap it up. Stop playing, clap it up, y'all. We got another member joining the channel, UA Tarwin, coming in, becoming a member of the AAA family. Appreciate that, UA Tarwin, my guy or girl. I don't know. Is UA Tarwin? Are you male or female? Thank you for supporting the channel. I couldn't end the show without acknowledging you. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Keith Holcomb becoming a member. Look, oh yeah, he did. He already did. Yeah. And then who else? We had some more people become a member tonight. Keith Holcomb, UA Tom. Okay. We got everybody. I make sure I acknowledge everybody, y'all. I get long-winded, but I just make sure I cover everything. We got a lot going on, sponsors, all of that. Shout out to the Diamond Sports Group for becoming sponsors and all the entities under them. The Outlaws, D1 Savages, Lord, please. D1 Savage Group, Twin City Outlaws, West County Middle School, the Lab, Sports Training Group, all of that, y'all. We thank you all for supporting. I'm Coach Smook, and tomorrow we're going
7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be kicking it off. Phone call segment will kick off between 8 and 8:05 tomorrow morning. So if you missed the first part of the segment, you might not know what to talk about when you call in. So definitely try to pull up tomorrow morning, 7:30. I'll see you on the flip side. I'm Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll Tide. And don't forget, you call in, what you asking? Put me in the game, Coach. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Much love, y'all.